Hey, good morning. How are we all doing? Welcome back to Premier League Dad. My name is Key. We are live for the Manchester derby. Manchester United against Man City at Old Trafford. Big game. What do we make of this one? What are we making of this one? Get your comments in. I am really fancying a goal fest today. Now, I realise that might be, that might be the commentator's curse, but I'm being positive. I feel good today. I feel positive. I feel alive. I feel awake. I've had a better night's sleep because last night I was a bit dead to the world, to be honest, on last night's stream. But I think, given that the last time we watched a Manchester derby at Old Trafford on this channel, it was 0-0. It was dreadful. It was absolutely dire. This time, I think we're going to see goals. I think we've got a City defence that is a little bit all over the place. I think we've got a Manchester United attack that is actually starting to put some chances together. Albeit their defence is also all over the place. We've got a City attack that is ruthless when it needs to be. So for me, I am fancying goals. I think 2-2 today. That's my prediction. But we are going to be doing, obviously, our pre-match bet. That is what I'm hoping you're going to help me with. Joe Story, where's Jordan at? I need a favour from his lot today. 3-star says, Key, congrats on the 10k subscribers, mate. Cheers for that. Thank you very much, 3-star. Couldn't have done it without you, mate. I really couldn't. It's been really good. Really good last couple of months. ADHD Gamer says, hey, Key, just got a lot of work. Just got off work, mate. Looking forward to this. Yes, absolutely. Really looking forward to it. Start in 42 minutes. 42 minutes for the Manchester derby. But we do need to... see, look at that. Midnight are doing a super boost bet. So I do just want to say, sorry, I wasn't even planning on mentioning this, but it's just popped up on my notifications. Manchester derby super boost. So, first off, I will just say a big thank you to our new sponsors on this channel, Midnight. They're down there. You'll see them in a second pop up. Midnight, they are sponsoring Premier League Dad for the rest of January. Great bunch of guys to work with. And if you like a flutter on the football, if that's your thing, then go and bet £10 with Midnight. If you're a new customer, you've never used them before, go and deposit £10. You get £30 in free bets. Cannot say fairer than that. Go and check it out. I've got my 30 quid. I'm going to be putting a £10 bet on this Manchester derby, and I want your help to help me create it. But the first, literally, as I've opened the app, it says Super Boost. Super Boost. There you go. Free bets received. Nice work. You just earned £30 in free bets. Because I put my tenner on yesterday. So I've got me £30 in free bets from Midnight. If you want to go and get them, get yourself in the link in the description or the link that's pinned in the chat. You can go and get yourself 30 quid in free bets. I am going to be putting on, look at that, 4-1. 4-1 for Haaland, Foden and Bruno Fernandes to have a shot on target each. Is that good value? I think that'd be really good. I don't know if that's Bruno, Haaland and Foden, one shot on target each. Joe says Goldbridge shouted out Toon review on his stream the other night. What a lad. Any chance he won't shout me out? Right. So, yeah. Haaland, Foden, Bruno Fernandes each. Tenner. What do we think? That to me is absolutely printing money. ADHD Gamer really hoping City win and Arsenal lose. Even better if Villa win. Dera J Bebe says City 1, City 2, Man City 1. City 2, Man United 1, sorry. I can see a Kusanov yellow card in this one. Well, I'll tell you what we'll do. Right? I'm gonna go a fiver. I'm gonna go a fiver on the Haaland, Foden, Fernandes each, one shot on target. We'll do that. That's backed. That's locked in. There you go. I'll take that. And then, what else? What else should we back for this one? Reece, relying on United to do us a favour is horrible. It is. It absolutely is. Right. Hang on a second. Because I want to... Let me get that off, because I think that is an absolute certainty. I'm backing that one for sure. 4-1 seems silly, to be honest. And maybe it is. Maybe they know something that I don't. But 4-1 seems absolutely silly. Yeah, we'll go through the lineups in just a second. I want to go through the lineups with you. Let's have a look at them. But I also do want to take a look at... Get shut of that. And let's add in this one. Okay. Not that big. Right, there you go. Sort of. Maybe that's a bit better. Right. There you go. That's my bet. Should we put it down here a bit? That makes it look a little bit better, doesn't it? It looks a little bit cleaner then. Yeah, that's my bet for this one. Super boost with midnight if you want to go and get it. You can do that. Sham Nurse's City front line looks frightening. Well, listen, let's take a look at the lineups while we're at it. Let's have a little look. 3-star says Donnarumma, 4 saves, even money on builder bets. That's not bad either, to be honest. Yeah, that's not a bad shout. So, the lineups for this one are as follows. You can see them on the screen over here, of course, but we will go through them. For Manchester United, in goal, it is, as you'd expect, Senna Lamans. His first Manchester derby, isn't it? Coming into the side. So, Senna Lamans, Diogo Dalot, Maguire, Martin. Is it his first, actually? I don't think it is it? No, it won't be his first. Is it his first Manchester derby? Yeah, it is his first Manchester derby. He was on the bench for the last one. I thought he was. Yeah, Senna Lamans, his first Manchester derby. So he's in goal. And it's Diogo Dalot at the back. Harry Maguire, Martinez and Shaw complete the back four. Casemiro, Mainu, Bruno Fernandes midfield. Amad Diallo is back from the AFCON and he's in the side. Amad Diallo on the right. Dorgu playing as an advanced left winger. And there you go. And Burmo centre forward. I thought we'd see Sesko starting today. I've got to say, I'm surprised we're not seeing Sesko. There's no Sesko, no Mount, no Lenny Yoro, no Cunha as well. Cunha, why is Cunha not starting? Again, for Michael Carrick's first game in charge, I am incredibly surprised by that lineup. Yeah, no Cunha, no Sesko. Would never have said that. City's team is Donnarumma in goal. It's Ake at left back. Alain, Kusanov and Lewis in the back four. Then it's Rodri sitting in front of that. He's got a hell of a job today, hasn't he, Rodri? Protecting that back four. Because I'll be honest, Lewis, Kusanov, Alain and Ake does not strike me as a particularly robust defence. That, to me, suggests very, very strongly that Man United are going to get some chances today. And this is why I think there's going to be goals in this one. I really do. I think we're going to see goals, goals, goals. I think you might... Over 3.5 is not a bad shout for this one. I think we should do over 3.5. So I'm going to go Rodri Rodri sitting in front of the back four. And then in the midfield / attack, it's Doku off the left, Semenyo off the right, and Bernardo Silva and Foden just behind Erling Haaland. So yeah, that City attack. Doku, Semenyo, Haaland, Foden and Silva just behind him. Rodri sitting deep. That is going to be a hell of a team. This is going to be a really good game. I'm telling you there's goals in this one. I'm absolutely telling you there's goals. Victoria 30 says Manu, 3-star. Daz says, Key, can you see Cody drop today? For who? We haven't got anyone else on the left-hand side, mate. I can't see us dropping Cody. Finnis says, do you think Mainu plays more now? I do, yeah, absolutely. As a Manchester United Academy graduate, Carrick and Fletcher, they were always going to favour him a little bit more. I do think he gets more minutes. Red Rebellion says, which defence would our fans prefer? Kirkes, Virgil, Canate and Gomez? Or Ake, Gay, Kusanov and Lewis? Well, exactly. People complaining about us not getting Gay, Ake, Gay, Kusanov and Lewis would still look like a very suspect defence. It would. This is it. Honestly, I was never wedded to the idea of Mark Gay. I think 20 million is a very good deal for him. But I was never wedded to the idea of him. I'm not that bothered. I'm really not that bothered. He's a left-sided centre-back who's used to playing in a 3. Liverpool need a right-sided centre-back used to playing in a 2. So he's not really exactly what we're looking for anyway. He's a very, very good player, and I think he would have been a great addition. But I'm really not that fussed. There's other players. There's many, many other players that Liverpool could be targeting, and Mark Gay is only but one. One day or less, have you gone through the teams yet, Keith? Yes, we have. We've gone through the teams just a few minutes ago. They are coming up here on the right-hand side, though, mate, so you can see them in just a second. Red Rebellion, I've heard we're getting Mickey van der Ven. Yep. Daz, can you see Cody drop today? I just said, Daz, no, absolutely not. I don't think we will drop Cody because we haven't got anyone else we can put in. We've got nobody else on the left-hand side. Joe says, we opened up City a lot of times on Tuesday, just our finishing was poor, and they won by hitting us on the break. Yeah, Newcastle absolutely exposed City, didn't they? I mean, Burnley exposed United. If Burnley, I'm not being funny to Newcastle, but Newcastle should have had maybe 2, maybe even 3 against City, and they didn't get it in the end. Burnley should have had 2 or 3 against United. They got 2. I really do think that both of these teams, with the strikers they have, with the finishers they have, and how clinical they can be at the top end, plus how vulnerable they can be going back, I think there's massive chances for a 2-2 here. Butterborn says, did you do the West Brom v Borough game, mate? How can I watch it back? Yes, we did do the Borough v West Brom game. However, mate, I've made the videos private because halfway through the stream, I don't know why, I don't know what happened. It might have been a local thing. Literally, the internet dropped out for a split second. Literally, for a split second, we lost connection. I had to end the stream at half-time. It was basically just about to kick off second half. And I had to restart the stream and watch it again, which was... Well, restart the stream and we watched the second half together. So basically, the stream was cut in half and it ended up being 2. And it just looks really messy on the channel. So I always get rid of him when it's like that. If anything like that happens, I don't get rid of them. They're still there. I've just made them private. Yeah, so they're still there. They are still available, but not for people to view. So they're not available. Sorry. Sorry. Red Rebellion, incorrect. Bastoni is a left-sided centre-back, so we'll replace Virgil. I agree, yeah. Joe, I didn't even think it was a bad performance from Newcastle on Tuesday. Just unlucky. But yeah, it was a great game, Butterborn, wasn't it? Bergzorg, last-minute winner. I thought you'd thrown it away there at the end. It was a really, really good game for Borough. And yeah, now chasing down Coventry at the top, eh? Not bad. You might be proving me wrong just yet. Still don't think Borough go up, at least not in the automatics. I think you get in the playoffs. But you may, Kim Hellberg, game by game, proving me wrong. Right. So listen, we've got 30 minutes to kick off. I've already put... No, this one. I've already put this on. This bet is on with midnight, right? If you want to get this, right? If you want to get this bet, you need to head over to midnight and check the super boosts out. They have got 4-1 for that. 4-1 for Foden, Haaland and Bruno Fernandes to have a shot on target. I think that's printing money. So I'm going for that today. But I'm also going for... I need your help. Let's pick another one together. Help me out. Joe says, didn't know Arsenal was the early kickoff. It's not the early kickoff, it's the late kickoff. It's 5:30. ADHD Gamer, sorry I missed the last stream, but regardless, congratulations on 10k. You absolutely deserve it. Congrats. Oh, thanks, mate. No, that's very... Sorry, I was just misreading what Joe said. Joe, I know, I saw you put the... It's because the guy said Arsenal, isn't it? Sorry. Shamner, this looks like a 3-3. It might be end-to-end. I agree. I think we're going to see a ferocious Manchester derby, end-to-end, like a basketball game, and neither team... I don't know. I don't think either team wins it in the end. Over 3.5, sure bet. I agree. I'm going to go with that. So Manchester United v Man City. Here we go. A bet builder. I'm doing it. I'm on the Midnight app right now. You're going to help me pick a bet for this game. Right, so let's go. Total goals over 3.5. That's 2.2 already. We're over evens. What about that? Both teams to score. Standard. I mean, that doesn't really raise it that much. Yeah, let's do that. ADHD Gamer, I honestly can see this being like a 6-1 or some kind of huge result. And Finna says, isn't this one on Sky Sports? It is, yes. It is on Sky Sports, mate. I think 2-2 for this, but we're going to go over 3.5 goals in the game. Should we do... Ooh, player saves. Should we do Senna Lamans and Donnarumma to make 2+ saves each? Is that value? Or what about 3+ saves each? 3+ saves each for Donnarumma and Lamans. How's that? That takes us to 4-1. Just for that. 4-1. Should we say that? Someone give me some shouts in the chat. We got 3+ saves for Senna Lamans and Donnarumma, 4-1. Each. 3+ saves each. Team total cards. What about City and United? 2 each. What about 2 each cards? Should we say 2 each for cards? Oh, see, now it's getting juicy. If each goalkeeper makes 3 saves and each team has 2 or more cards, we're on for 8-1. That is 8-1. That is ridiculous. That is absolutely ridiculous. What about a goal in the second half? Can we back a goal in the second half? I always feel like there's a goal in the second half. Second half, total goals. Oh, yeah, over 1.5 goals second half. What does that take us to? 9-1. I'm liking this. I'm liking it. A little cheeky 9-1. First team to score. Not sure about that. Player to be carded. Player shots on target. Player foul. I never like doing players. Like, I always think it's better to have a team target, unless it's like saves. Match total cards. What about team total corners? Man United to get 3 or more corners. That's an easy one, isn't it? Surely that's easy. Right, so how does this sound then? Let's stick with this then for now, right? Let's stick with this. Over 3.5 goals in the game. Senna Lamans and Donnarumma, 3 saves each. 2 cards for each team, at least 2 or more cards for each team. And 2 goals or more in the second half. How does that sound? 9-1. I'm putting a tenner on that. That's a tenner in free bets. It's an absolute free hit for me, that. Because I've got me 30 quid in free bets from midnight and I'm doing it. Here we go. We're locked in. Bets placed. 9-1. Get on that. Right, I'll put it on the screen now so you can see it. So you know I'm not taking the P. That is our bet. Right, let me get it up on the screen and you can have a look. Zainab, hey, how's it going? Butterbone says I'd give you 1 to 1,000 that you're still banned on Twitch. Every time I come on here, you're always banned. Oh, am I? Oh, on Twitch. I didn't even know I was still going on Twitch, to be honest. Certainly on TikTok. No, I'm still going on Twitch. I'm live on Twitch now. Yeah, I'm live on Twitch now. No, on TikTok. TikTok, I'm gone. Yeah, TikTok's a long since gone. I've not even live. I don't stream on TikTok anymore. So yeah, I'm not even bothering with TikTok. It's an absolute waste of time. Right. Let's upload this one and then we can I can show you my Oh, that's not going to work. That's not going to work. But there is my £10 bet. There you go. In fact, we'll just leave it at that. There you go. For those who did want to see it, there is the £10 bet. Let's see how we get on. Let's see how we get on in the game now. We'll track see if we get a winner. See if we get a cheeky winner. I'll take that. Finners, you still posting on Twitter? No, mate, not posting on there at all now. Sarah says the fans are obnoxious as it is. If they win, they would be annoying. Listen, if you're new around here, can I just say we've got 23 minutes actually to go to kickoff. If you are new around here, you haven't yet, please do two things for me. One, click like on the live. Second thing you can do for me is subscribe. We are live every single day watching games of football. More games than any other Watchalong channel. We do more watch-alongs on this channel than any other watch-along channel. My name's Key. We are doing Liverpool v Burnley straight after this one. And then straight after that one, Nottingham Forest against Arsenal. So if you want to lock in right now for all of the big Premier League games today, if you want to be watching all three of them, then here's where you can watch it. You can watch it with us, with our magnificent community, our wonderful guys and gals in the chat. Nearly said guys and girls in the chat. Guys and girls in the chat, whatever. Yeah, you can watch it with us. We're absolutely going to be locked in for the rest of the day now, watching this until probably about 7:30 tonight, isn't it? 7:30 tonight, I think, until the Forest Arsenal game finishes. Red Rebellion says all online fan bases are annoying, so it makes no difference really. That's true. Yeah, it's not just Arsenal. It is pretty much everyone. Normal guy, good morning from America, Key. Yes, morning from America. Love to the States, mate. How's things across the pond? And John says, hi, man. How are you feeling today? I am very good, John. How are you? Good to see you. How are you feeling about this one? What are you thinking? Let me know your predictions in the chat. Butterborn says, sorry, was it TikTok? Was it TikTok? Well, what do you mean, was it TikTok? Pete, AFC, good lad. Good to see you. Cheers for that, Pete. Red Rebellion, I mean, look at the majority of our online fan base. They pray for us to lose matches. Yeah, so Arne Slot gets sacked. It's crazy, isn't it? I've got a halftime quiz all ready for us today. So if you're joining with us, one of the first things to tell you is at halftime, every single game, we always do a halftime, at least one halftime quiz. Quite frequently, there's members of the chat who bring their own as well, and we do halftime quizzes, and it's great fun. If you like your football, and you love nostalgia and you've watched the Premier League for many years, then you'll really enjoy it. So yeah, get amongst it. Stick around for halftime. There'll be a halftime quiz as always. If the game's a bit boring, which I don't expect this one will be, if the game's a bit boring, sometimes we even do a little quiz during the game. Pete AFC, love a quiz. Absolutely, don't we all? We had a cracker last night, an absolute belting quiz. We had a few actually. There are one. In fact, I'll tell you that we'll do this one with you again. It's not my quiz. It's from one of our regulars called Welsh Wing. He's a lovely guy, and he came in and said, "Who are the only 5 players? There's only 5 players in Premier League history who have scored a hat trick of headers. 5 players in Premier League history who scored a hat trick of headers." I thought that was a great question. It was one everyone was guessing for ages, and we couldn't get it. 5 players who scored a hat-trick of headers. Brilliant question. In the entire, 30-odd years, 3 decades of Premier League football, there's only 5 players who've done that. That is a crazy Man United lineup, I've got to say. And the City defence. Why? Can I just ask, why is he not starting Nico O'Reilly or Aït-Nouri at left-back and putting Ake into centre-back? Why is he starting Max Alleyne? I'm not digging Max Alleyne out, but he's a young kid. Why is Max Alleyne starting at centre-back? Why wouldn't you just shift Aït-Nouri or Nico O'Reilly over? Put Nathan Ake in the middle. Nathan Ake is an experienced centre-back. He can do a job there. Why wouldn't you put him in there? That's crazy, isn't it? Emma Buchanan says it's 2-1 Man City. Great show. Big Rangers fan. Cheers, Emma. Thank you very much. Lots of love to you, mate. And Butterborn says, who are the 5? So the 5 players. This was the question last night. I thought we'd have a guess, maybe. Pete says Haaland, Ferdinand, Haaland, Ferdinand, and Shearer. No, none of them 3. None of them 3. Callum says because they have the pace, they said. Max Alleyne and Kusanov's got the pace to deal with who? Who's got the electric pace in that Man United attack? And Burmo's not got electric pace. And he's not got any less pace than... Like, Ake's on the left wing. He's going to be dealing with Amad Diallo. He's probably the fastest player in United's attack, isn't he? So, if I was putting Ake in the middle, I'd have Nico O'Reilly or Ait Nori at left back. It's just baffling to me. Good football, says Nige. Love to play football. Yes, love that. Pete. It wasn't Haaland, it wasn't Les Ferdinand, and it wasn't Shearer. None of them are have scored a hat-trick of headers in the Premier League. None of them. Chigozi. Good afternoon, Chigozi. How are you? Five players. This is the little pre-game quiz. It's the same quiz we did last night. So if you was around for it, then maybe... is there a random one? Well, I mean, there's one who's still in the Premier League. There's... I don't think... I mean, there's one that's a little bit random. Yeah, there's one that's a little bit random, but the other 4, I reckon you could have guessed. The other 4 are very, very experienced Premier League goal scorers. Like, have been around for a long time. Callum says they said City pushed their back line up like a few metres, David Jones said. Okay, so if they're playing a little bit higher... it just doesn't make sense. I don't think Max Alleyne is that much quicker in terms of recovery speed than Nathan Ake. Pete, I'm not Googling. Don't worry about it. Do you want me to... I'll tell you... I can tell you the answers. I just don't want to spoil it for anyone who's trying to, like, guess and play along. But I will do it, because we did this last night. It is on last night's live. But it was a question brought into the chat by Welsh Wing, one of our users. He asked, there have only been 5 players in the entirety of Premier League football, in the last 30-odd years of Premier League football, 5 players have scored a hat-trick of headers. Only headers. Hat-trick of headers. Those 5 players were... Salomon Rondon for West Brom. Big Venezuelan striker. Salomon Rondon obviously played for Everton later on as well. Another Everton striker, Pete. Big Dunk. You got it right, Pete. Absolutely. Big Dunk. He's another one. He only ever scored headers, didn't he? Let's be honest. Big Duncan Ferguson. Bang. He got a hat-trick of headers for Everton as well. Number 3 is Chris Wood. The only one that's currently still in the Premier League. Chris Wood, Nottingham Forest striker. Great prolific spell last season. Maybe not so good this one. Obviously, he's been injured quite a bit, to be fair to him. Number 4 was Ballon d'Or winner Michael Owen. I didn't even remember him. He probably got a hat-trick of headers against Aston Villa in 2002. And I remember the game. I just didn't... I couldn't put it. I couldn't place it. And the last one was... I don't think you will get this one. Mikel Forsell of Birmingham City. He scored a hat-trick of headers once upon a time too. Would have thought Crouch was in that list. Me too, yeah. No, it's Rondon, Ferguson, Wood, Owen, Mikel Forsell. He scored one for Birmingham. 3-star half-time quiz. Can you name the managers Forest have appointed since Brian Clough? Christ, it'll be about 50. Reece, who are the only 3 goalkeepers to score a hat-trick? The only 3 goalkeepers to score a hat-trick. Probably, my guess would be like Chilavert, Rogerio Ceni. I'm trying to think of goalkeepers who scored free kicks and penalties. Chilavert and Ceni, maybe. They would be the 2 that I can think of. Red Rebellion, I would have thought Crouch was in that list. Peter Crouch, though, famously, mate, you'll remember this as a Liverpool fan. Peter Crouch famously was shit in the air. I mean, he was a big lad. He was he's 6'7". He's, big lad, and the ball frequently came in. He won a lot of headers, but he was always terrible. He was absolutely terrible when the ball got played in 6-yard box and he had an opportunity to header it. It's like he had no neck power. I would have much rathered Luis Garcia be in the box than Crouch for the header. Always. Bullabon never would have got that one, Pete. Good question. It's not mine. It isn't mine. That one is from Welsh Wing. But great guy. And I'm sure he'll be in later on. Sadly, he's an Arsenal fan. But he's a good lad. Reece Shilliver is one. Right. Jose Luis Shilliver. I would have got that one. Well, I did get that one. I don't know about the other two. If it's not Rogerio Ceni, then I have absolutely no idea. Mr. Tevez says, please come back, Jose, then United will be unbeatable. Jose Mourinho, you want Jose back at United? I'm sure you get too many United fans agreeing with you on that one, Mr. Tevez. Or Tevez, sorry. King Ko, what's the prediction for today? Well, my prediction is 2-2. I think 2-2. I've gone for, if you look over this side, no, this side. I always get that wrong. If you look over this side, you'll see the bet that I have placed with our partner on the channel, Midnight Casino. You can go and get £10, deposit £10, get £30 in free bets with them. And I've put, using one of my free bets, I've put a tenner on this game, Man United v Man City. Over 3.5. Each goalkeeper to make 3+ saves or more. Each team to get 2 yellow cards or more. I think it might be an ill-tempered one. And 2 goals in the second half. I get 90 quid back for that one. I think I'm going to win it. I fancy it. Pete, Welsh Wizard, did you say? No, Welsh Wing, his name is. Welsh Wing. BXZZERO. Key, recognise the name for anywhere. I don't, mate. Bexero. I really don't. I'm sorry. I can't place you, but don't take that. That's probably me because it's still early for me, mate. I had a bad night's sleep last night, and I'm still recovering from it. So no, don't take it personal. But I don't recognise the name. Oh, I do actually. Buzzer. Oh, from TikTok. There's a buzzer on. I'm assuming it says buzzer. I don't know. Maybe it's a. I don't know, mate. I'm guessing. There's a buzzer on TikTok as well. Reece says Gregorios and Ilya Pantelic are the other two. Yeah, I would have never got them. 3-star says Welsh Wing busy at the moment, boarding up the Arsenal goal. And Mr. Teferi says Haaland will score 2 goals. Haaland to score 2 today. Well, as long as there's over 3.5, I think we're going to see goals in this one. Definitely goals. Be amazed if we don't see goals. Pete says out on the sauce were you? No, I don't believe it or not, mate. I don't drink. No, I don't drink. Wasn't out on the sauce. I was watching West Brom against Middlesbrough with you lot last night till about 10 o'clock, and then went home and just kind of chilled out, and yeah, that's it. Back up this morning, straight back here to do the thing, Man United City. Martin Henry says Man United will win 2-1, and Reece says all 3 of them got a hat-trick of penalties. I mean, yeah, I can imagine. Shilliver is the only one. Shilliver took free kicks as well. But, yeah, not surprising. Right, we've got 11 minutes to kick off. 11 minutes to kick off. Let me know what your predictions are. Again, there's a few people in the chat thinking that United are going to win. Martin thinking United are going to win. Quite a few thinking City are going to score a few as well. Red Rebellion says, who is your favourite player from the 90s? Which is a forgotten man key. Mine is Patrick Berger. Are we just talking Liverpool 90s? Or just like anyone 90s? Forgotten men. Honestly, I really, really liked watching Ali Benarbia at City. And I know that's like a really rogue shout, but I really liked watching Ali Benarbia at Manchester City back in the day when I was like, as a Liverpool fan growing up, I thought he was fantastic. Ali Benarbia was top quality. Yeah, top quality. So I'd say Ali Benarbia is probably one. But if we're just talking Liverpool, 90s player that is often forgotten about at Liverpool. TT Camera. Karl-Heinz Riedel was quite good as well, even though it was only a brief spell. Karl-Heinz Riedel was good. Do you know who else was really good, actually? Vegard Hegem. If he didn't get, like, such bad injuries, he'd have been a fantastic player, Vegard Hegem. Really good player. Mr. Terry says, okay, cool. You spell names so perfectly. What a cool guy. Cheers, man. Sarah, cheers. Reese says, Yossi Benayoun is my forgotten player. Yossi Benayoun. You mention him every 5 minutes, you. Mr. Terry, I'd like Arsenal to win the League Cup. You would? Why would you like Arsenal to win the League Cup? Any particular reason? 2010, Rooney overhead kick against City, for United. 16 years, that. Doesn't feel like yesterday, does it? I remember watching that live. Unbelievable goal. Sarah says, my non-Liverpool player is JJ Okocha. Yeah, JJ Okocha was good. Djorkaeff was really good as well for Bolton. I was like, there was a lot of Bolton players who they signed who was really, really good. Yeah, really, really good. Look at that, Finalizing in the box. Have you seen that? Sky Sports inviting him on. Finalizing. To discover true fan opinions, have your say on your club. Download the Finalizing app now. Morgan Scotton says Manchester United v Man City. That's what we're watching, absolutely. Joe, you got there before me, friends. Some great players from the 90s and entertaining football, unlike we have in the league now. 90s football was the best time to watch football. I didn't know City was sponsored by Asahi. Is that an Indian lager, Asahi? It's Indian. Callum, I just feel this has lots of goals in. Yeah, you and me both, mate. I absolutely agree. Sarah says my favourite Liverpool 90s player was Mark Wright. He was very underrated, Mark Wright, wasn't he? Yeah, again, top defender. Just maybe played in the wrong Liverpool team at the wrong time. Playing alongside Ruddock and Babb for the most part. Do you know what? Phil Babb for a long time was the most expensive defender in English football when he signed for Liverpool. Do you know that? I honestly, he was absolutely incredible at Coventry, Phil Babb. We signed him and he was, one of the most expensive, or the most expensive, I believe, defender in English football for a long while. There you go. Players are lining up. They're in the tunnel right now. You can see the lineups over here. If you want to check the lineups out, we'll go through them again as we approach. We'll say we're approaching kickoff. There's only 5 minutes to go till kickoff. Red Rebellion says Rob Jones, another incredible player from the 90s, and injuries ruined him. Yeah, Rob Jones, Vegard Hegem. We had a thing with right backs just having really bad injury. Look at Marcus Babbel as well. Marcus Babbel. Buzzer, some pesky little pig took Buzzer, so I had to put a 0 at the end. But yeah, from TikTok. I thought so, mate. I did. It's just the end of the username threw me, maybe. Pete says Bab when he busted his balls. Yeah, against Chelsea. Against Chelsea, that one was, wasn't it? Do you know what? This one. I don't think this one is going to come in. But I think the other one might. Yeah. 3-star, good luck everyone who's placed a bet. Absolutely, yeah. The other one that stands out, I think, is the Super Boost. Yeah. Haaland, Bruno, and Foden, one shot on target each, 4-1. That's an absolute walk in the park, that one for me. Haaland, Bruno and Foden, one shot on target each, 4-1. Easy money for me. So, yeah, keep an eye out on that one. If you do want to go and claim it, you've still got 4 minutes to kick off, assuming you obviously listen 18 plus only. Make sure you're a new customer. Terms and conditions and all that apply. But go and check out Midnight. Midnight, bet £10. Get £30 in free bets right now with our partner on Premier League Dad, Midnight. Go and check them out. Anthony Buckley says, hate both teams, bro, but I want Man City to beat them and give Arsenal a run for their money and 3 points today for the mighty Pool. We're live for Liverpool straight after this one, Anthony. So as soon as this game finishes, straight over to Liverpool v Burnley, and straight after that one, Nottingham Forest against Arsenal. So hopefully, 3 good games today I'm rooting for. 3 really good games today. Yeah. And like I said, the link for Midnight, by the way, sorry, I've just seen you've said, Buzzer, we love Midnight, we do. Good lads they are. Yes, Midnight, absolutely fantastic. You can get the link to that bet offer. Bet £10, get 30 free. You can get the link in the chat, and you can also get it in the description. Red Rebellion says, remember when Carrick was playing with his head wrapped in a cloth after taking a boot to it? Yeah, like Teddy Butcher. Right, the Manchester United lineup is Senna Lamans in goal with his first ever appearance in a Manchester derby. Back 4 of Dalot, Maguire, Martinez and Shaw. I think Harry Maguire coming back in is a really intriguing thing that Carrick's brought him in. Casemiro and Kobbie Mainoo. Obviously Mainoo now all of a sudden getting starts again. How will he adapt to that? Amad Diallo back from the AFCON. Brian and Burmo back from the AFCON. Both of them start today, alongside Bruno Fernandes and Dorgu in attack. Anthony says, I'll be here for it, bro. Looking forward to your stream for the day. Good lad. Yes, lots of love, Anthony. Cheers for that. If you're new around here, just a quick thing just before we hit kickoff. Make sure you've done a couple of things for me. First off, hit the like button on the live. Takes you 2 seconds, costs you nothing, helps me immeasurably. Please do click the like button on the live. The second thing you can do for me, if you enjoy this stuff, if you like these live watch-alongs, make sure you subscribe, because I'm live every single day. We've got 3 games today, 3 games tomorrow. Straight after this, Liverpool Burnley. Straight after that, Nottingham Forest Arsenal. I'm going to be stood right here watching football with you till about 7:30 tonight. Still only 12:30. 7:30 till 7:30 tonight. So that's commitment for you. And tomorrow, we've got another 3 games. First up, Wolves against Newcastle United in the Super Sunday, 2 o'clock. Straight after that, Aston Villa v Everton, again, Super Sunday. And then we're finishing off tomorrow night with the AFCON final, Senegal against Morocco. So hopefully you'll join me for some of them, all of them. Maybe you'll dip in and out, whatever your bag. I really appreciate you watching. And yeah, click like, click follow, all that good stuff. And get involved in the chat. I will read your comments out through the day, through the game. I'll read your comments out. It doesn't have to be super chats. You don't have to do all that on here. I love interacting with the chat. So make sure you get your comments in as the game's going on. Let me know your thoughts on what's happening on the pitch in real time and we can talk about it. Welsh Wing says, come on United, a thing I never thought I'd say. No chance. Come on City. Come on City. I want my bets to come up today. Come on City. We're off. We're off. It's back to Donnarumma. Right, there you go. Clock started. The clock is underway. You can see the No, there you go. Hey, there you go. That's the clock. You can see the clock in real time. So hopefully it's synced up with yours wherever you're watching this around the world. Pete says Forest will be hard later. Wanderless says, come on United. Wanderless, Manchester is red. And Reese says, must be Must be getting a good leg workout with all this standing, Key. I've got thighs like a white rhino, mate. Buzzer says, did you see Goldbridge and Robbie from AFTV talking about Ndai and Ghana Gay being back, saying they are Cameroon or Ivory Coast? Did they really? Oh, that's so frustrating. Sure, I mean, listen, it's just an error. It's just an error. But I've got to be honest, I watched a very well-established football talk-along thing last night. It was a football chat, and I was watching along with it. And there was a well-known content creator on there who literally said, I'm not even kidding, he literally said these words, who's Bob Paisley? Who is Bob Paisley? He's got more subscribers than me. He's an established face, but my goodness me. Pete says, I'll be back. I'm a bit behind. Mate, you just pause my live. Just pause my live and sync it up with yours. Captain Spurs, hey up Key, hope you're good, mate. Come on City, please. Yes, come on City. Andy, lots of love, mate. We'll be live for Everton tomorrow for your lads. Aston Villa, Everton. Andy's team, he's an Everton fan. If you're in the chat, by the way, you'll notice in the chat, we're not like any other channel. We're not a Liverpool fan channel or a United fan channel or a City fan channel. We've got Everton fans, we've got City fans, we've got Notts County fans. Oh, it's going to go behind for a corner. We've got fans up and down the football pyramid and all over the world. Gyro King says, Man City will win this game. Not a chance. Not a chance. It's put behind there by Kusanov, and it's a corner to United. 2.5 minutes in. Vjoy Davey, Hala City. Buzzer says, Bob Paisley, yeah, never heard of the bloke. Think he won things with Liverpool. Yeah, won some stuff for a bit, didn't he? Corner to United, whipped in. Chance, off the bar! Manchester United hit the bar nearly 3 minutes in, and it's going to go behind for a goal kick. Harry Maguire, no surprise who it was. It was always going to be him. He was always going to be the threat from set pieces. And Man United, they're following Arsenal's lead. Set piece FC. Set piece FC. Anthony Buckley says, other way around, who is he? God's sake, should take his face for a walk. And Ben says, reckon it could be 2-2, high scoring. I agree, Ben. Yeah, that's 2-2 is what we've gone for. Most of the people in the chat seem to think high scoring draw. 3-star, Anthony Taylor in the middle will be cards. By the way, who is Bob Paisley? Is he the gaffer we knocked out of the European Cup in 78-79? Oh, he's the one who won it in 77, 81 and 84, though. No. 77, 78 and 81. 84 was Fagin. Ed Jack says Big Red, but Edmo all day. Reese says from 5 centimetres out. I know, I thought he should have scored that. Should have done better than Harry Maguire. Really should have done better. Max Alleyne, how is he going to cope? Maybe this is what it's going to centre on today. It's going to centre on 2 debuts in the Manchester derby. We know the Manchester derby is a fast and frenetic type of fixture, nearly always. I mean, last season it wasn't. It was 0-0 here, but it's nearly always a fixture that's unforgiving. And right now we've got Senna Lamans for Manchester United starting in goal. An error in a Manchester derby can often be sort of career-defining for a player at Manchester United. So, if Senna Lamans was to make an error, it would be pretty dreadful for him. Max Alleyne for Manchester City, the same. Both in positions of the pitch where, oh my God, United are in! Must be Donnarumma, absolutely fantastic clearance. Oh, I tell you what, lucky boy. Who was that? Who gave the ball away then? It's fast, this one. It started very quickly. City not wasting any time. Ball out to Semenyo on the right-hand side. Into the box. Semenyo. Good run. Cleared away for a throw-in. Manchester United are absolutely getting chances early doors here, but City not wasting time and hitting back. 5 minutes in, it's already been fast and pacey. Still no shot on target, though. Do you know what? That would have been a really good bet as well. Why didn't I do that? Why didn't we do Harry Maguire's shot on target? That is such an obvious one. That is such an obvious... I know he's not had a shot on target yet, but he will do the rest of the game, won't he? Was it Max Alleyne as well? Oh, it was. Max Alleyne as well. The young man at the back. Poor lad. Creed Van Crow, how's it going, Creed? Good to see you, mate. Andy says again, April this year, yous come to the Hill Dickinson Stadium. April Fools. April Fools. Who's going to be the April Fool that time? Amad Diallo down the right-hand side for United. Ball in, City clear it away. Only as far as Mainu. Shot on target. There you go, there's one save. We only need 3 each. Hey, Welsh Wing, told you, Key. New manager bounce. Oh, don't bring that energy here. Don't bring that energy. It's going to be a City win. I don't want Man United win. We can't be doing with a United win. Come on, City. Keep these down. We need them down. They're only 3 points behind us. If they win this one, Liverpool are going to end up fluffing it against Burnley, aren't we? 3-star Red says, does that Donnarumma clearance count for a save? No, it's got to be with his hands. Got to be. I think. Well, does it have to be with his hands? I guess not. But no, it wouldn't count as a save. Rico Lewis about to throw the ball in for City. Jonathan Woodgate, Carrick and Steve Holland just having a little chat. Tony Peters says 3-0 City win, Key. I'm rooting for that too, Tony. But so far, I'll be honest, Man United have started the game very, very well. They've had a good start to this. Maguire hitting the crossbar. And Max Alleyne looking pretty shaky. And United again are in. And Burmo, Donnarumma out early. He's having, do you know what? Donnarumma is having to be very, very high. We're seeing that already. Donnarumma is not staying on his line. And I tell you what there might be a chance of later in this game. Someone's going to try and lob him. Someone's going to try and lob Donnarumma. I know that's a tall tale because he's a big lad, isn't he? But I'm telling you, he is miles off his line. He's having to stay very, very high off his line because United are playing that City high line. It's a very, very silly high line from City so far. Andy Key, Liverpool are going to be the April Fools, and Life of Justin Key, don't lie. Where's your United shirt? Don't know what you're talking about, mate. Tony Peters says they'll blow themselves out 20 minutes, Key. Yeah, fast starts. Let them simmer down. Let them calm down, and then it'll be City taking over. Come on, City. Red Rebellion, this City defence is average, and I do not see Gay changing anything, to be honest. No, I don't either. For what it's worth, I think Mark Gay is a very, very good signing, but I don't think him alone, next to Kusanov, really changes an awful lot. That is a fucking awful corner. Why is Doku taking corners? That is so poor. Look at, again, Donnarumma very high out of his box. 3 stars says, great to see you finish boarding up that Arsenal goal, mate. Swifty, good to see you, Swifty. United have had positive starts recently and then given away a soft goal. And Tony Peters, who's at the back for City, Key? So at the back, you'll see the lineups come up over here just in a second, mate. But the lineup for City at the back is Nathan Ake on the left. Obviously, Ake traditionally a centre-back. He has played left-back before, but traditionally a centre-back. So I'm perplexed why City have gone with 2 experienced left-backs in Ike Nori and Nico Riley on the bench. They've left them on the bench and put Nathan Ake out of position at left-back up against Amad Diallo. They've then got Max Alleyne and Kusanov at centre-back, both very, very difficult. Both very difficult tasks. Oh, is there a potential red? No, yellow card for Dallo. That'll do. First yellow card of the game, 10 minutes in. City players were asking for a red here. Doku's gone down. I don't think that's a red. Doesn't look like a red. No, I don't think that's a red card. It's not a red card, that. No, he grazes him with his studs. But let's see, where's the connection? Oh, hey. No, that's a red. That should be a red. That might be a check, you know. That might be a check. Oh, he's a lucky, lucky boy, him, you know. Are we going to have a VAR check on this? Phew, I tell you what, he's so lucky, Doku. He's so lucky that his leg's planted, like his leg's not like fully planted there and it's not totally hyperextended. He's got to have a look at that. I am so surprised that we're not VAR in that. Oh, that is so, so bad. It's very high. Oh, I think that should have been a red, that. I think that should have been a red. Swifty says it's only a Gray's key behave. Mate, it's not that. It's more that he's gone over the top of the ball, studs up on his shin. I mean, it's not going to be a red card, but that you could certainly say United have been very lucky there. That is a very, very... And do you know what the only thing that saves him? Do you know what? I guarantee I can already hear what people are going to say about it. It's a Manchester derby. It's a Manchester derby. Well, hang on a minute. How's a Manchester derby any different than, say, Burnley against Spurs? You don't make different... It's not different rules because it's a Manchester derby. I understand the ref might let some things go, but ultimately, if it's a studs-up tackle on his shin over the ball, that's got to be a red card for me. He's a lucky, lucky boy. Tony says if that was a Liverpool player, it'd be a red. Welshwing says that reminded me of Aspas's corner for Liverpool against Chelsea 2014. Here's Haaland. Hit it. Oh... Haaland wins it back. They're in the box, City. Back to Semenyo, maybe. Yeah. It's going to be a goal kick. He runs it out of play. Poor that. Ruben Zubente says Man United to win. And Swifty says there's not even meat in the tackle for a red. I don't think it matters, mate. I think at the end of the day, if you fly in and your studs are high on the shin, and he's so lucky, Doku. If his foot is fully planted at that moment, you can see... There's a real chance of serious injury, that. I'm telling you, there's serious potential with that, because he's running at him. Like I said, I don't want to see them given for red cards, but you've definitely seen them given. And by the standards we've set in the Premier League this season, that is a red card. That is 100% a red card. Swifty says he didn't fly in. That's the point. I don't know. I think if it doesn't matter about that. I think it's the connection. It's the connection on his leg. I think the fact that it's so early in the game saves him. It's so early in the game, and it's a Manchester derby, and that's the only reason that saves him. Semenyo up against Shaw. Stands a ball up. Chance! Foden! Oh, Bernardo Silva. Bastard. I need a Foden shot on target. Nostalgia Bunker says, Manis Null versus Livchester City. Good ball in that, though, from Semenyo, wasn't it? Fabulous ball in. Bernardo Silva maybe should do a touch better there. Senna Lamon's playing it long. And Dorgu able to beat Rico Lewis in the air. That looks like a tactic the United are going to try more and more as the game goes on, playing it long diagonals over to over to Dorgu, who's maybe going to have that spring on Rico Lewis in the air, and if they can pick up the second balls, then just to try and beat that initial City press. Because as it stands, City are very high, aren't they? Their defensive line is incredibly high. They're squeezing United into their own half. So it's no surprise to see United going long, direct, playing diagonals over to the corners. Maybe hoping that Diallo and Dorgu can win the first flick, and then chasing, and Burmo and Bruno to get the second balls. Welshwing, as much as I want United to win, they'll always a right twat. What do you think about that one then, Welshwing? As an Arsenal fan, Well, not as an Arsenal fan, just as a football fan. Forget who your allegiances are to. Do you think that should have been a red card? Prince Rupert says, one of the commentators where I'm watching says it should have been a red. There you go. The Norwegians are saying it's a red. I just think he's a very lucky boy. I'm surprised. Oh, Dorgu wins it back. Chance for a free kick there. No, he's not having it. Referee's not giving anything in this one. There should have been a red card and probably more. Oh, hey, oh, that's a yellow card minimum. Oh, Luke Shaw. See, had a yellow card for Luke Shaw there. He's absolutely flew in there. He's absolutely flew in on him. Oh, my goodness me. Lucky, lucky boy. Thank you for the new subscriber. Really appreciate that. He's a very lucky boy there, Luke Shaw. And we've got our 2 United cards already. Get in there. We've got our 2 United cards. We just need 2 City cards. Kusanov's lucky. He's definitely lucky. Should have got. I think United should have had a free kick there. But when Rodri gives the ball over to Rico Lewis, Lewis plays it in. And then Rodri, he gets absolutely slammed into there by Luke Shaw. Oh, it's not a red card, that one, but it is a bad tackle, and it is a deserved yellow card for United. 2 yellows now, both fullbacks on yellow cards, and Doku and Semenyo up against them. Listen, I'm telling you now, both of them United fullbacks are coming off very soon. Whether they get sent off or they get dragged off by their manager. You've got Doku and Semenyo up against Shaw. Doku and Semenyo, of all people, up against Shaw and Dalot for the next 75 plus minutes. I'm telling you, they're getting a red card. They're getting subbed or sent off this game. Either one of them. Maybe both of them. There is absolutely no way. Graham says defo a red card in this game. 3 stars says we've got a Donnarumma save as well. I need 3. I need 3 more saves. For 2 more for Donnarumma, 3 for Lamens. But yeah, it's been a decent start here. Oh, Dalot! Dalot, what are you doing? Amad Diallo, very frustrated there. Reece says, should have put a red on this key. I should have, shouldn't I? Silly. Alright, Captain Hindsight. We've all got 2020 hindsight. Graham says they want a red card. They don't have to face Arsenal next week. Who are the United players? They're shitting out of the Arsenal game. Well, 20 minutes in, can't say we've not had a fast start in this one. Can't say we've not had a fast and frenetic start. 20 minutes in, Manchester United v Man City, 0-0, but we've had 2 yellow cards, a possible red card check. And United had hit the crossbar. There's been chances. It's been a very, very good start. Oh, sir, honestly, just let him come in and say the little thing. It's fine. As long as they're not spamming. General rule, as long as they're not spamming, just leave them be. They'll come in, they'll say what they've got to say, and they'll go. That's it. Teo Kere says, what's your prediction for this game? I think high scoring. I think 2-2. But the more the game is going on, I'm actually starting to see City maybe getting... I thought United would get a draw. But honestly, I think the 2 fullbacks are a liability for United now. Dalot and Shaw on yellow cards for 75 minutes against Doku and Semenyo. That is an accident waiting to happen, isn't it? Here's Ake driving forward. They will get down that side every opportunity they can. Wait, Maguire and Bernardo Silva having a little go. What are you doing? Having a little go at each other. Yeah, no red card, no yellow card in that one. Bernardo's just having a little word. Proper derby tackle, love it. 3-star says, just need these shots on target from Haaland, Fernandes and Foden as we do not get proper subs, or we don't get super subs. Oh, yeah, that's rubbish, innit? Yeah, we need them to get rattled in early doors, don't we? Bruno Fernandes shot on target. Haaland. That's why I only went with a 5 on that one. City down the right-hand side now. Tony says, horrible rat that Silver, but don't mind him today in this game. Oh, that's another foul, ref. Oh, no, it's not. He's going to let it play on. Bruno Fernandes. What a pass that is, Bruno. Oh, why have you not gone for that? And Burmo's got to volley that. He left it for Dorgu. Silly boy. I'm telling you, that was an absolutely stunning pass from Bruno Fernandes. Oh, that was reminiscent of the Wayne Rooney pass to Van Persie. That was absolutely top quality. He properly dug that out with almost like the outside of his boot. Do you know, I can't tell you, United are really going to miss an opportunity. If they sell him, they're so stupid. They're so stupid. He's their best player by a country mile. He's the only world-class player United have got. Honestly, he's top quality, Bruno Fernandes. I want to see that back, because it looked like, in the moment, and Burmo, it was just coming over his shoulder. I thought and Burmo might sort of left-footed volley that in. Poor from Doku. Final ball for City. He's just lacking a little bit. Oh, but here, watch this back here. Watch this pass from Bruno Fernandes. This is right, honestly. Open the top drawer and put this right in it. Watch this pass. Diallo plays it over to him. Oh, the backspin and everything on that. Oh, I tell you what, that is absolutely outrageous. Poor from Mbermo and Dorgu, though. I think one of them has got to really take ownership and put that in. Red Rebellion says, people complain about Liverpool's football. We'll just look at how slowly Manchiti build up with loads of passes. Here's Dorgu down the left-hand side. Pulls the ball back to Shaw. United have got men in the box. Easy, comfortable save that for Donnarumma. Liam Manning, good afternoon, sir. How you doing, Liam? And Life of Justin says that was football porn, that pass. Yeah, it was special, and it was very nice. Very, very good pass from Bruno Fernandes, I've got to say. Even as a Liverpool fan, I've got to say that was absolutely top quality. Well, 48% of the chat think a Man United win. The more and more the game's going on, are we still confident of that? You maybe could be wise in saying Man United are having the best chances, but actually Manchester City, with the two fullbacks on yellow cards and, you know, Man United maybe losing the discipline a little bit, still on a knife edge, isn't it? Michael Darius says, hi guys, I'm watching from Andola. Nice, good to see you, Michael. Sam, hey Key, how's it going, Sam? How are you feeling about Wolves Newcastle tomorrow? Liam Manning, not bad, buddy, yourself. I'm happy with Buonanotte joining. Yeah, that's not a bad shout, is it? Again, not really getting any game time at Chelsea. Here's Doku. Dalot's going over to meet him. They're now doubling up. Doku, down the left-hand side. Good block from Dalot. Good defending. He needed to get that one. Needed to get that one right. Reece says United would be 1-0 up by now if City didn't have a 6'8" goalkeeper in net. Why? What's his height got to do with it? I don't think he's not really had any massive saves to make, has he? Sam, I saw you predicted us to win. Yeah, that's the death knell, isn't it? That's the death knell. Billy Keston, if Arsenal were playing the way City are playing, you'd be calling them out. What? City playing... Again, it's a horrific corner. See, this is the difference with Arsenal and City. Arsenal can take corners. That's two now. 2 times in a row, City can't take a corner. Honestly, I'd be absolutely livid. Absolutely livid with the City corners that we've seen today. But yet also, the other thing is, Arsenal don't play with that higher line. Look how aggressive City's line has been. Pretty much all game. Tony says, what about Liverpool's result today, Key? Another tough part of the bus game, mate. Yeah, listen, that one's going to be tight. It's going to be a tough watch, I think. Unless we can score early. Score in the first half like we did against Wolves, and it maybe becomes a slightly easier game. Buzzer says, I'd be screaming if I'm Pep. Doku is against the person who's booked. Why isn't he running at him? Well, he did that time, but he didn't really commit him, did he? City in the box. Good defending by United. Reece says he's also got the wingspan of a jumbo jet key. Well, okay, fair enough. Liam, Dominic Calvert-Lewin, player of the month as well, so not bad for an injury-prone player. Everton definitely regretting that move, aren't they? Letting Dominic Calvert-Lewin go. Touches, Erling Haaland, 4, the fewest on the pitch today. So he is reminiscent of Victor Gyökeres today, if nothing else. Reece, we've done that one. Sorry, Prince Rupert, are you back on TikTok now? Okay, I'm not, mate. No, I'm stopped. I'm not even going on there. I can't be bothered. You get banned every 72 hours for nothing. It literally for doing nothing, for saying things like, "Oh, he's got to gamble. He's got to gamble and arrive late at the back post." There, we're talking about football, but you get a ban, 72-hour ban for promoting gambling. So no, absolutely not. I'm not doing it. It's not worth it. I'd much rather. And plus, I am actually now promoting gambling, so I'm not going to do it. Claim for the penalty. You're never getting a pen for that, Semenyo. Too soft. Far too soft. Michael says, Key, many congrats on reaching 10k. Some going for a fairly new podcaster. Yeah, 12 months in, but massive thank you to you and everyone else in the chat for that, mate. Thank you very much. Very kind of you to say. Yeah, we hit it. Was it Wednesday we hit it? I can't remember when we hit it. Buzzer says, the only person in my bet builder to be booked is that man, Delo. Great start. Nice. And Tony Peters just noticed your 10k subs, Key. Well done, mate. Thank you very much, Tony. Here's to 20. Here's to 50. Let's see how quickly we can hit them numbers. City are driving forward. They're into the box. Haaland. United defending very well. Again, resolute, compact. They're all defending in numbers. Michael Carrick seems to have got a degree of organisation about this United side since he's come in such a short time. Amad Diallo up against Ake. Easy. Easy. And Burmo, too easy. And Donnarumma gets it. Oh, come on. Let's get an early goal. Over 3.5 is not coming in as it stands, is it? We need a monster second half if we don't get over. If we don't get at least one... Oh, that's a stupid foul and a yellow card, surely. Stupid foul and a yellow card. One Day or Less says, I'm thinking of putting one on later, Key. Any games you think I should? Why don't you do it? We're going to do another one. Same as we've done for this game. So we did this one. Sorry, no. This one. We did this bet for this game using Midnight's bet £10, get £30 in free bets. That's the one I've put on for this one. We're going to be doing another one for the Liverpool game and another one for the Arsenal Nottingham Forest game as well. So if you fancy getting amongst it, then please do. Liam says inquired about Strand Larsen as well. Would be good as well, to be fair. I think if Strand Larsen goes to Leeds, that is Wolves down. Regan, Man United to win. Tony, yay! Tony Peters, welcome to the Premier League Dad Matchday squad. Great to have you on board, mate. Great to have a new member in the club. Welcome. Make sure you've joined the Discord server as well. The Premier League Dad Discord server. The link is in the description right at the bottom. Go and check it out. Prince Rupert says Calvert-Lewin is a good player. Very good at holding the ball up, but his end product was shite for us. That's all he lacked. So now that he's actually scoring and not missing sitters every week, sure. Creed Van Crow, Preston to win. BTTS, no. Here we go. City down the left-hand side. Here's Bernardo Silva. He's got Delo coming over to him. Doku. Strike from Doku, surely. Oh, why did he take the extra touch? It's the same thing with these City players. Every 5 minutes, always extra touches. Sam, you can have him, Liam. Swifty, imagine doing that on TikTok. Yeah, honestly, they're just so restricted, mate. You can't even talk about, like I said, you can't. He gambles at the back post. Just football terminology. What are the odds on that? Promoting gambling. Ban, 72 hours, ridiculous. Prince Rupert says, I'll happily take my boy Jorgen Strand Larsen at Everton. Can't be worse than Beto and Barry. Well, we'll get Barry in. Barry's going to be starting tomorrow, I think, in the Villa game. Tony, great site, mate. Really enjoy your live streams. Hey, Tony, listen, I really appreciate that, mate. Thank you very much. I really appreciate you being in them as well. The chat makes the live. As we've seen, the game doesn't frequently make the live. So we've had some of our best lives on pretty terrible games, if we're being dead honest. Here's Dorgu over to the left-hand side. Up against Kusanov. Inside to Bruno. We need to start getting these shots on target ratched up. Casemiro, good ball in. Bruno, good ball in. Claim for the penalty again. You're never getting that one, ref. Never, ever getting that one. Oh, well, you silly boy, Bruno. He's offside there anyway. Silly boy, Bruno Fernandes. Why are you screaming at your teammate? Bruno Fernandes screaming at Mbermo. Look at the state of that. That's ridiculous, that. He is onside, actually. He is onside. Oh, I thought he'd have been off when he played it. But yeah, Bruno can't be screaming at him for that. The pass was shite. Pass was shocking there from Bruno. Oh, come on. Bruno and Mbermo having words. United are in it. Amad Diallo, he's on. He's on and he's going to score. Is it 1-0? Is it going to count? It's offside. Amad Diallo offside. Nearly 1-0 United. I did think he looked offside in the build-up there. Swifty probably wasn't offside. And Mbermo wasn't. No, he wasn't. But Amad Diallo now is offside. Or at least the linesman's put his flag up. Let's see. Is it going to be tight? Oh, he's quite comfortably offside there. Quite comfortably offside. Yeah, there you go. Should be offside easy, this one. Normal guy. PSG are bringing in a young player soon from Barca. Dro Fernandes. Yeah. Dro Fernandes. I think is he 18? Yeah, he's not happy with the amount of game time that he's getting. I don't know why there's a check on this. This is super easy. You can see this with the naked eye. It's not close. It's not close. Is it balls close? Anthony Taylor saying it's a close offside. It's nowhere near. Nowhere near close. Miles offside, that one. Come on, ref. Come on, ref. We'll have an offside here. Little. Well, I hope he doesn't do that, Christ. No, it is. It is offside. There you go. Offside confirmed. Offside confirmed. Amad Diallo's offside. The goal doesn't stand. How close was he, though? He's miles off. Look at that. He's miles offside. Life of Justin says that Dro left for game time but going to PSG. Make that make sense. City need to be very cautious with how they're playing it out at the back here. Swifty says Premier League clubs were linked with Dro Fernandes. Yeah. Well, going to PSG. Again, I'm not entirely sure he gets the game time at PSG. If you're not getting a kick at Barca, what's the odds you get a kick at PSG? Red Rebellion, Manchiti, almost down. 35 minutes on the clock. I stupidly backed over 3.5 goals in this game. And to be honest, we could have had some, shouldn't we? We probably could have had. It's not beyond the realms of possibility to say we could have had 2 or 3 in this first half. Bruno Fernandes with a foul. Yeah, it's not beyond the realms of possibility. We could have had a couple of goals in this first half. Both teams have been really, really on it. City now over to the left-hand side with Ake. Doku's got to run at Delo. Delo on a yellow card. He has got to really test him this second half coming up. If he doesn't do it before half-time. If you're Pep Guardiola, honestly, if you're Pep Guardiola at half-time, I am spending 10 minutes of the 15 minutes talking only to Doku and Semenyo. Get running at them. Get running at Delo and get running at bloody... Hey, corner kick, we'll have that. That counts as a save, surely. That counts as a save. We'll take that. I think that counts as a save, 3-star. Ho-ho! It was a nothing cross in, and Senna Lamon, stupidly, he could have let that go outside for a goal kick. Instead, he tips it wide for a corner. City have been 4. Finners Matty, scoreboard says 1-0 United. Not anymore, it doesn't. Not anymore. No, it's automated, that, mate. It's done by flash scores, I think, or Sofa scored, or who scored. So it pulls it from that, and it says goal, and then it gets ruled out. Ake, header, chance! Oh, off the line! Off the line! City very nearly taking the lead. Oh, so close, Manchester City. The ball's all the way back with Donnarumma. It was a ball hung over to Ake. For the first time in this game, City have had 3 corners. The first 2 have been absolutely amateur. The first 2 have been hitting the man on the front post. Really terrible corners. The last corner, he's hung it up to the far post. Nathan Ake heads it back across the 6-yard box. I think it was Haaland. It might have been Bernardo Silva. You can see where they look very similar. But Bernardo Silva with a header, and I think it just got cleared off the line, far post. I don't think Lamons actually gets a touch to it. Buzzer says, I told you he needs to sprint at them. It's stupid. It's either a red or it's a good opportunity made due to not diving in. Exactly. Absolutely. Here's Doku. Again, he doesn't take the opportunity to run at Delo. Terrible from City, this. It's a missed opportunity. It's a huge missed opportunity. Semenyo should be running at Shaw, and Doku should be running at Delo at every opportunity, because they're either not going to dive in, or they're going to get sent off, aren't they? They're going to get sent off. Life of Justin, oh my God, breathe. Oh, that was in for a second. Here's City down the right-hand side. Ball back to Semenyo. Lucas Block says, what's your score prediction for Forest against Arsenal? Listen, it could go anyway. Every form suggests Arsenal win it quite comfortably, but I think Forest get a draw. I do. I think Dyche is a specialist in these types of games. At home, it's exactly the type of game that Arsenal have struggled in. The first goal decides everything. If Arsenal get the first goal and they get it in the first half, it's game over. Buzzer says, a lane shot on target, opted to have ruled it as. Alright, okay. Thought it was Bernardo Silva. City now applying a little bit of late pressure at the end of the first half here. There's still not really... been a couple of half chances, but nothing major. Here's Ake, driving into the box. Pulls it inside. Chance edge of the box, maybe. Semenyo. City, stop fannying about with it. Good strike, wide. They've got to do better here, City. They've got to be a lot more clinical. It's so poor from City in the final third. Prince Rupert says, imagine if United conceded that goal from a totally unnecessary corner. Yeah. And again, this is it. The thing with... let's just watch. Did the goalkeeper save this? Yeah, he did. He did. So we've had 2 shots on target for City. 2 saves from Lamons. Plus a Donnarumma save, I think, maybe. One day or less, so what do you need for your bet now? I'll have a look. Let's get it up on screen. I'm not entirely sure. It might be... I need goals. Let's be honest. I need goals. Yeah, I need... So, this is the one that I put on. Oh, silly. Sorry. This is the one that I put on. There. That is the bet that I put on. So, I had Senna Lamons 3+ saves, Donnarumma 3+ saves. What are the stats at the minute? United are in. Bruno, keep him out. He's rounded the keeper. Keep him out. It's 1-0. Is it going to stand? Is it going to stand? Bruno scored. No. City, come on. That's got to be offside. He is offside. Yes, he's offside. Yeah. Yeah, look at you. You're doing the Princess Leia cock. No, take your hands off your ears, Bruno. Take your hands off your ears. It's offside. You're not scoring today, Cocker. Oh, he was miles off again. He's offside. Yes, love it. I love it. Miles off. It was very composed, though. He was very calm. Offside, Tony. Signed up. Nice. Cheers, Tony. Yeah, good. We'll see you in there, mate. Swifty says, hopefully Forest gets smashed. Prince Rupert, imagine if... Oh, we've done that one somewhat. Sorry. Yeah, so, as it stands, we have had... He's offside. Why is there even a check on this? It's not even a check. 2 shots on target for United. 1 shot on target for City. It's offside. It's ruled out. It's ruled out. We love to see it. It's ruled out for offside. 2 goals for United. Ruled out for offside. Comfortably off. Only just off. Swifty. Don't do it to yourself, mate. You're better than that. You're better than that. Life of Justin says we're playing well, though, against a much better team. Yeah. I mean, to be honest, City haven't turned up today, but I think United do deserve a lot of credit for the way they've started. The defence for City has been all over the place. I really thought we would see goals by this point, though, and this is what's going to cost me on this bet. That is what's going to cost me, because I had over 3.5 goals. I think I'll get the saves. I think I'll get the cards. I think we'll get over 1.5 in the second half, but I don't think we're going to get over 3.5 overall. I think that's what's going to kill me on that bet. So I'll gonna have to give that one a miss. I think my £10 in free bets has gone on that one. Joel says very tight. Man flag United. Claim for a penalty again, and Burmo going down. Far too soft, that one. 3 minutes to half time. It's 0-0, but what a 0-0 it's been. It's actually been a really entertaining 0-0 so far. Oh, great run. Bruno Fernandes. Dolo. United are pressing incredibly well. I've got to say, whatever Carrick has done, he has had an immediate impact in terms of United's intensity and pressure from the front. I have to give United and Carrick credit for that, because they have started the game well in terms of intensity and pressure from the front. Buzzer says, nah, you're good. You need a United goal, then City 3-1. Promise you. Captain Spurs offside. Get in. Yes. Get in. Come on, City. Joel, City have defended very well. And Andy Vale says Paddy Pimblett, he's not happy with Slot, saying the football's boring. Yeah, Paddy Pimblett, with the nicest possible way, he's an influencer, an entertainer. He's someone who's trying to get clicks and whatever, and he knows that same as other Liverpool fan channels and whatever, they know that saying this stuff is going to get you clicks. Rodri over to the right hand side, Foden. And ultimately, he says Slot's football's boring. Name me a team in the Premier League that hasn't played boring football this season. Name me one. There hasn't been one. That hasn't been one. Wanderer says it might still be 2-2. Key one thing I've noticed in this season is the second half is always the game changer. Here's Doku. He's too passive, Doku. He's not getting at the fullback. Doku and Semenyo, honestly, should be bloody court-martialed for this. Captain Spurs says, get Cherky on after the Lyon Man United match in the Europa. He has spoken out on how he wants revenge. Tony Peters says City will turn up in the second half. We've got to hope they do. We've got to hope they do. Buzzer says they need something to wake them up. City going 1 down. We'll do that. Here's Doku. Oh, you're not keeping that in, are you? Oh, good lad. Good lad. 2 minutes to 2 minutes of extra time. 2 minutes added on. Red Rebellion says United are winning this match. I really hope not. I really hope not. I'm rooting for a City win. Poor from Ake. Oh, come on, City. This is amateur. It's amateur hour. Oh, for fuck. These are not winning the league. I'm sorry. Arsenal just have had no opposition to the league this season. They are not winning the league this season. They're just not. Andy says, he also said Liverpool were too spoilt under Klopp. Spoilt? Well, we were spoilt in the sense that he's a very, very good manager, but then isn't that also having a dig at himself by saying that his expectations are too high for the new guy coming in? You're not going to expect every manager to be like Klopp. Oh, here we go. Dorgu now driving forward for Man United. That's a foul. That's going to be a yellow card for City. Get him a yellow card, ref. Give him a yellow card. It's going to be a yellow card for City. And who is it who's getting card? Is it Nico O'Reilly? Is it Max Alleyne? Who is it? It's Rodri. Rodri, yellow card. City not at the races today, says Graham. And Vincent says, afternoon key, big match for Posh today. Can go within 1 point of the playoffs if results go our way. Up the Posh. Well, yeah, I'm rooting for you, mate. Absolutely rooting for you. ADHD Gamer says, I just don't want Arsenal winning, so really want City to win. Hopefully Forest can beat Arsenal later. We'll be live for that one tonight, Forest against Arsenal, if you're sticking around for it. But honestly, if I'm dead honest, I just don't think City have got any chance at all of winning this league. They've been dreadful. Absolutely dreadful. Defensively, they're all over the place. Tony, I think Villa will beat Everton and push for second place. They might do. Genuinely, they might do. There's a real possibility that Villa finish higher than both City and Liverpool. And that's not like Villa have had an amazing season. They didn't score, I don't think, for the first 6 to 8 weeks of the season. Captain Spurs, has anyone seen Foden? No, he's another one. I stupidly backed Foden. Half time. Foden to have a shot on target. Shocking. Right, well, it is half time. It's 0-0, but it's been a very entertaining 0-0. I've enjoyed that. Yeah, I've enjoyed that. What do you think of the potential for Villa to win the league? Villa aren't winning the league. No, they're not winning the league. They can't. They might surprise a few, but they're not going to. Yeah, they're not going to win the league. That's not going to happen. All right. Okay. Yeah, let me know what you're thinking now. Second half, I've got over 3.5 goals in this second half. It isn't going to happen, is it? Let's be honest. I said 2-2. I thought 2-2 would be the result today, but I'll be honest, I'm not entirely sure we're going to see that many goals now. Maybe 1-1 at a push. Maybe 1-0 actually. Right, so I do have a halftime quiz for you. It's a bit of a curveball, I guess. As always, we've got a little bit of a tester If you've got a quiz, if you've got a halftime quiz that you'd like us to do on Premier League Dad, then you can follow me on Twitter. You can send it to me on Twitter. You can message me. You can email me if you want, or you can just put it in the chat. I'm happy to just people if you just want to put it in the chat. We can talk in the chat. But if you wanted to do it, properly and I'll happily credit you and whatever. Then absolutely we can do that too. But what we're gonna do for this game, I've got a top 20. Right. So, halftime quiz on the channel. Twisted Fate people still ruling United out after that half. What do you mean after that half? After that half? Why? What did United do in that half that made you so certain they were going to win it? This game is winding me up. Welshwing, how the hell is that not 4-0 United? Behave yourself. Behave yourself. Right, here's what I want from you. I thought that we would have Ole Gunnar Solskjaer in charge for this game. And on top of that, the City centre-forward is Erling Haaland. So you can probably tell where I'm going with this. I want you to tell me, given that we've got something of a Norwegian theme, since as we've got Prince Rupert, one of our regulars in the chat, who's from Norway, I want you to tell me the top 20, by appearances, Premier League Norwegians. Get your answers in the chat. Premier League Norwegians, top 20 in the chat. They've all got well over 150 appearances, so they've all been in the Prem for a good while. You'll know a lot of the names. Some of them are a little bit earlier in the Prem, but you'll definitely know most of them, even if you're fairly young. But there's some names in there that will test even the people who are in their maybe late 30s, early 40s and beyond. Wally says Haaland. Yes, not Stig. Alf Inge Haaland. I've just give one away. Alf Inge Haaland is number 10. Ex-Man City, ex-Leeds. Alf Inge Haaland. Erling's dad is number 10 on the list. Martin Odegaard is number 11. Yes. Ronnie Johnson is number 15. Good shout. Morten Gamps Pedersen, Liam, he is number 4. Who else have we got? Ronnie Johnson, Martin Odegaard, Gamps Pedersen. John Arne Riise is number 1 in the list. John Arne Riise. Henning Berg, Prince Rupert. Yeah, you shouldn't really be able to play. You'll cheat. You'll cheat because you know everyone. Klaus Lundekvam, says Foxy. Yeah, Klaus Lundekvam is second. Long-term player for Southampton. Erik Thorstvedt is not true. Neither is Thomas Myra. His Graceful Friday says Carrick must win. Kern Rithlessly says, who's looked the better team? More likely scoring in the game. Back to watching the game. The second half just got in. I would say United have looked the more likely to score, but United have also looked the more likely to have a man sent off and maybe struggle to a degree. Henning Berg, we've got. Tore Andre Flo is correct. Yes. Josh King, says Shell. Josh King is number 7. Tore Andre Flo was 17th. We've got Ronnie Johnson. Stefan Everson, ex-Spurs striker. Stefan Everson, number 13. So you've got, so far, you've got John Arne Riise. They are Stig Inge Bjornaby. Tony and Red Rebellion got Stig Inge Bjornaby. So we've currently got Riise, Klaus Lundekvam, Henning Berg, Morten Gamps Pedersen. You've got the first 4. You're missing number 5 and number 6. Number 7 is Josh King. Number 10, is Alf Inge Haaland, not Erling Haaland. Number 11, Martin Odegaard. Number 12, Stig Inge Bjornaby. Number 13, Stefan Everson. Number 15, Ronnie Johnson. Number 17, Tore Andre Flo. Number 18, says Foxy, John Carew, and Shell got that one as well. John Carew. Not Sorloth. Leonardson is correct. Yes, Oyvind Leonardson, number 8 in the list. Daniel Cunningham, Carrick's at the wheel. I think Delo is a very lucky boy there, I've got to say. Very lucky boy. I think he should have been sent off there, Delo. Not Strand Larsen, no. Sorloth, the top super sub in Europe last season for Atletico. Not a bad partner for Haaland. Bentner is Danish, Vincent Jamie Lane. No, you're missing. You've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 left to get. You've got 13 out of 20 so far. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. How didn't you get Ole Gunnar Solskjaer? He's number 6. There you go. So you've got 6 left to get. Foxy, Bohinen, yeah. Lars Bohinen played for Derby. I think he played for Blackburn as well, didn't he, Lars Bohinen? There's still another 2, 3, 4, 5 left to get. 5 Norwegians left to get. If you're just joining us, our half-time quiz, given that we've got Erling Haaland as the centre-forward and Ole Gunnar Solskjaer was a candidate for the United job, we've gone with the top 20 Norwegian Premier League players by number of appearances. Number 1 is John Arne Riise. Number 2, Klaus Lundekvam. 3, Henning Berg. 4, Morten Gamps Pedersen. You've not got number 5. Number 6 is Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Number 7, Josh King. Number 8, Øyvind Leonardsen. Number 9, you've not got. Number 10, Erling Haaland's dad, Alf Inge Haaland. 11, Martin Odegaard. 12, Stig Inge Bjorneby. 13, Stefan Iversen, former Spurs striker. 14, Lars Bohinen. 15, Ronny Jonsson, Man United treble winner. 16, you've not got. 17 is Tore Andre Flo, formerly of Chelsea. Fabulous striker, Tore Andre Flo. 18, John Carew, big John Carew from Aston Villa. And you've not got 19 or number 20. Daniel says, I know they've got to be given, but I find them, what are we saying? Sorry, I find them very soft. That's your average tackle in Sunday League. It is. No, and I agree. I agree. Foxy says, Hangeland. Yeah, Brede Hangeland is number 5 in the list. Not Thomas Myra. Sander Berger, Andy Vale is number 20. Very good shout. Not Thorsvet, no. Liam Manning, Hahnemann, the Reading keeper. Marcus Hahnemann's a Yankees US. Doctor Who Mania Production says if Delo had gone in harder, then no question it's a red, but it's not different to Bruno getting wrongfully sent off against Spurs last season. Taylor has been very lenient towards City. I really do think that should have been... a sending off, I've got to say. I think that's a red card. Not Jan Molby. No, Jan Molby was Danish, wasn't he? So you've got 2 left to get. I'll give you 2 guesses, because to be fair, or 2 clues, because to be honest, they're both quite hard. One of these players played, I think, in the first ever Premier League season for one team, and then he played subsequently quite a few years for another team. Gunnar Halle, Foxy, that was the one. Gunnar Halle is number 9. And number 19 is a very underrated Premier League striker from sort of the late 90s to the early noughties. An absolutely unbelievable player. Oh, Eric Bakker, sorry, yeah, I didn't put number 16. Eric Bakker is in there, yes. Number 19, you've still not got. Absolutely massively underrated centre-forward for me in the late 90s, early noughties. Yeah, Norwegian. I think he did play at the World Cup in 98 as well. Difficult when you don't use Google. Not Jan Åge Fjørtoft. No. His first name sounds like a bird. Daniel says, well, Fernandez one, I don't think he actually touched him at all that much. At the end of the day, he basically ripped his socks, didn't he? He ripped his socks with his studs. That's got to be a red card for me for Delo. Ostenstad from Saints, yeah. Eagle Ostenstad. Fabulous player, number 19. So there you go. They are your top 20. That was our halftime quiz for today's game. Or for this lunchtime's game. I'm going to try and find one for the Liverpool-Burnley game, which is coming up straight after this one finishes. But the top 20 Norwegians in the Premier League by number of appearances are 20, Sander Berger, 19, Egil Ostenstad, 18, John Carew, 17, Tore Andre Flo, 16, Erik Bakker, 15, Ronny Jonsson, Man United treble winner, 14, Lars Bohinen, 13, Stefan Iversen, 12, Stig Inge Bjorneby, 11, Martin Odegaard, 10, Alf Inge Haaland, Erling Haaland's dad, 9, Gunnar Halle, 8, Øyvind Leonardsen, ex-Liverpool, Tottenham and Wimbledon midfielder. Number 7, Josh King, who obviously played for United, played for Bournemouth, played for Everton, played for Watford, bounced around a little bit. 6, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. 5, Brede Hangeland. 4, Morten Gamps Pedersen. 3, Henning Berg, again, another Man United treble winner. Number 2 was Klaus Lundekvam, who played many, many years for Southampton. And number 1 is Ginga, John Arne Riise for Liverpool. La Pulga says the same ref gave the red for Caicedo against Arsenal. And Welsh Wing says, here's my daily question for this stream key. Only 4 times in Premier League history have 2 players from the same team both scored 20 or more goals in the same season. Can you name the 4 pairs? Oh, that one's going to take us well into the second half, that one. Oh, that's Sturridge and Suarez. I think Sturridge and Suarez is one. I would imagine Shearer and Sutton. Foxy says, didn't Joe Tessam? Yeah, Joe Tessam. I'm not sure where he would have been, Joe Tessam. 23rd, Joe Tessam. He had 110 Premier League appearances. Daniel says, think it's a shame we never got to see how good Ravel Morrison was. We did. We did get to see how good he was. That is as good as he was. He didn't have, you've got to have it going on upstairs as well. And that's the thing. At the end of the day, he had a limited ability to get the best out of his ability. And that's, it honestly, I just feel like that's the way it is in life. Not just in football, but in life. It doesn't matter what your God-given talent is. You can be the most talented player in the world. Doesn't matter. You've got to work hard. You've got to be humble. You've got to accept that you're 1 of 11. You've got to accept that you've got to put the graft in. And if you don't, and you don't stay consistent and committed, you'll never realise whatever potential you've got. And that's in football, in life, it doesn't matter. Mane and Salah. Yeah, I would imagine Mane and Salah's up there as well. Not Shearer and Sutton. Cole and York. Cole and Peter Beardsley. Cole and Peter Beardsley's definitely one. So Sturridge, Suarez, Mane, Salah, Cole, Beardsley, Lampard and Drogba. What about Lampard and Drogba? I feel like Lampard and Drogba definitely would have been one. Or maybe Yaya and Aguero. No. I'm trying to think of top scoring midfielders who shot through. Bergkamp never scored more than 20 in a season, I don't think. Yeah, Drogba and Lampard stands out to me. Not Bergkamp and Henry. Son and Kane, maybe. What about Son and Kane? Could it be Son and Kane? Or Lampard? Oh, there you go. Lampard and Drogba. Fantastic. Hey, that's a great question. Like it. Well, Cherky is coming on. Rayan Cherky coming on for Manchester City for the second half. If you've not yet, do 2 things for me just before we kick off for the second half. 2 things. 1, hit like on the video. Hit like on the live. 2nd, if you like these live watch-alongs, my name's Key. Hit the subscribe button. I am live every single day. I am live straight after this game for Burnley against Liverpool at Anfield. And then at 5:30, we're watching Nottingham Forest against Arsenal. So 3 big games today. 3 big games tomorrow. Wolves v Newcastle. Aston Villa against Everton, and the AFCON final, Senegal against Morocco tomorrow night. So if you want to watch all these games with me, make sure you've hit the like button and subscribed, and we get underway again here at Old Trafford. United down the right-hand side, strike! Very nearly at the back stick there. Very, very lucky boy. Got them all then. Rooney and Ronaldo would have been maybe another good shout, but no. There you go. No Shearer and Sutton's a surprise. Prince Rupert forgot to hit the like. Shame on me. Not good enough, mate. Not good enough. I appreciate you being on, mate. I really do. Yeah, that's another good shout, that. Like it. Red Rebellion, Key's a good lad. Please hit the like and subscribe for great football streams. Love it. Hey, and there's plenty more to come as well, by the way. I've got some exciting stuff coming down the line, but I'm not allowed to tell you just yet, but it's very exciting. Here's Doku. Oh, Haaland unlucky. Semenyo. City still driving forward. Cherky loses it. It's going to be a free kick. The rest pulled it back. Come on, City, says Shell. Yes, come on, City. Come on, City. As a Liverpool fan, come on, City. I need goals in this second half. Goals galore, please. It was 0-0 in this game last season. One of the most dire 0-0 Manchester derbies we've ever watched. And, and now, actually a decent game, to be honest. Sarah, has anyone heard from Scottish? I haven't, I haven't heard from Scottish GHK for a while. It's going to be about a week or so since he's been in one of the lives, but I know he was having a tough time, wasn't he? So, hopefully... What's he give? Does he give a foul there? Yellow card for Nico O'Reilly. Swifty says, you can't say that and not tell us that's cruel. I'd happily tell you off her, mate. I'd tell anyone off her. It's very good. Teaching Tony says, no money down. Did you hit your Borough parlay yesterday, Keith? I didn't, mate, no. I didn't. Here, Tony, let me just show you this. This is what I've got for this game. That's what I've got for this game. Seeing as you ask, that's my parlay for this game. My ACCA for this game. With our friends, Midnight, they gave me £30 in free bets because I deposited £10. You can do that yourself in the link in the description. Thank you for reminding me, mate. But yeah, there you go. That's my one. Teaching Tony, respect that you're checking on Scottish. I was greeted well after I got out of jail. He's a really, really top bloke, and I really, yeah. Same as Shell, to be fair. Shell was away for a few days, or I'm not entirely sure how long it was. It was maybe nearly a week, actually, I think. But everyone in the chat was asking about Shell. Everyone's asking again for Scottish. It's that sort of community we've got here. It's amazing. You guys are just a great, friendly, lovely bunch. Kind people. Shout out Midnight Joe. He was on the Discord the other day. Oh, good. Okay. Well, listen, maybe he's just going through it. Maybe he's just going through it. But yeah, if he does check in at any point, lots of love to Scottish. As and when he feels ready to come back, we will absolutely be here for him. Joel says, Key celebrates when I'm not on. It's better stream when you're not. I'm only messing. No, hey, listen, we have fun. It's only Reese usually. It's Reese I celebrate not being on. Welshwing, thoughts on Fabrizio reporting Klopp is interested in managing Real. I don't think he is. I think that's a myth. I don't think that's true. Adam says, there's the 2 cards for both teams, Key lad. Yeah, we've got the 2 cards in. We just need 4 goals now, mate. That's the easy bit done. We just need 4 goals. And something tells me I don't think we're going to get it. Nuka Pluto, hey, how's it going, mate? Long time no see. What's up? Just got off work. Who's dominating the match? First half, it was very much a Man United dominated game. United could have had a man sent off in Disallowed, so they were maybe a touch lucky to still have 11 men on the pitch. However, to City's credit, they've stayed in the game. They've brought on Cherky at half time, and it's still 0-0. City maybe getting a little bit more possession second half than they had in the first, or rather dangerous possession. Feels like City had a lot of the ball in the first half, but didn't really do an awful lot with it. So it was safe possession, whereas United had very little, but actually hurt City a lot on the counter attack, didn't they? Welsh, if I go missing, they'll be like, whatever happened to that quiz guy? I forgot his name. Or no, you got name check. Honestly, we will not forget Welshwing. Absolutely not, mate. It's good that the TikTok bunch are here now. United down the left-hand side. Good defending. Bruno Fernandes picks it up. It's going to be over to Dorgu. But we're already down one bet because we had Phil Foden to have a shot on target, and that one's gone. So there's a fiver down the chain, down the Swanee. Daniel Kiyoko says Manchester to win. Well, Manchester could win if one of them scores, but I think you might be wrong, mate. I don't think Manchester is going to win. I think it's going to be a draw. I'm surprised if we get actually any goals in this based off what we've seen. Prince Rupert, what happened about Scottish? I'm about a minute behind. Nothing's happened with him, mate. We've just not seen him for a few days, that's all. Joe, I'm seeing reports that Bruno Guimaraes is signing a contract that ties him up till after his peak years. Brilliant for Newcastle, if that's true. Yeah, agreed. Yeah, I don't see Bruno going anywhere. Bruno Guimaraes, to me, is a little bit like Everton's sort of Illiman and Dye. he's not good enough to go anywhere else and be let's say he's not good enough. That's not fair. He's very, very good. But I don't think Bruno Guimaraes, any club would pay 100 million to get him out of Newcastle, and that's probably what it would take. So I don't think that'll happen. And because of that, he's probably better off just staying at Newcastle. I don't think City would take him unless it was on a ridiculous fee like Gay. And I don't think anyone else in the Prem would take him again unless it was a bargain and Newcastle needed to sell. Tony, is Foden off key? Yeah, Foden has been subbed off the pitch. So Foden's off. Cherky came on and Nico O'Reilly came on for Max Allain. Here's Semenyo down the right-hand side. Semenyo back to the edge of the box for Cherky. Terrible effort from Cherky. And United win it back. And now Mbeumo flying forward. Well played from City. They win it back. That's good defending. Yay, Jabber. Good morning, everyone. Looks like I haven't missed much in the match. Well, you've not missed much in goals, but there has been a lot going on. No, it has been a decent game. Joe, he loves it too much here anyway, Key, and we love him. And if he went to another club, I can't see him being as passionate and influential. I'd agree with that, yeah. No, that's why I just think it's a good fit for him to stay there. Same as it is with Illiman and Dye at Everton. I think he's better off staying at Everton. I'm sure there are clubs that would look at him, but just not for the fee. Tony, Foden must have been poor to be dragged off, mate. He didn't really do anything. Yeah, he wasn't really involved in the game. Lamons, good claim off the corner. Very, very good claim from Senna Lamons. That's the one thing that I feel he's brought to this United side. His command of his area has been much, much better than anything we've seen from Onana, from Bayindir, any other United goalkeepers for some time. He's a very young goalkeeper. He has made mistakes and he will continue to make mistakes. But I do think Senna Lamons has improved United in terms of his, like I said, his command of his area, his reliability, maybe his vocal... Whoa, again, and Mbeumo diving in there. Nearly another yellow for United. Losing the discipline, United. Anthony Taylor is just having a word. I think he's going to have a word with Casemiro, possibly. City down the left-hand side with Doku. Back to Rodri. Rodri over to Bernardo Silva. Haaland, chance. Got to get the ball in there, Cherky. Prince Rupert, it's so funny how Key is one of the only people who manages to pronounce Ndai's name correct, not Njai. He's a copite. Hey, there's plenty of people who say I don't pronounce a lot of other things correctly, so yeah, swings and roundabouts. Sam, equaliser for Coventry. Well, that's a good result because I need that. I need Coventry to get a result today. What is the scores in the Championship? Let's have a look and update you on the Championship scores. Ipswich 2, Blackburn 0, Watford 0, Millwall 0. Coventry have now equalised, yes, against Leicester. Ellis Sims, ex-Everton player Ellis Sims, with a goal for Coventry. So it's 1-1. Manchester United driving forward. It's a free kick on the halfway line. Doku giving the ball away, and he then gives the foul away. Oh, it's a chip ball over the top, and United are in. Oh, poor. I think he'd have been offside anyway, Bruno Fernandes. And again, he's having a go at his teammates. For a captain, he's so much like... I think he's a fabulous player, but he really doesn't half have a go at his teammates, does he? He absolutely has a go at his teammates. Captain Spurs, Cherky goal incoming. Cheers for the super chat, mate. Foxy says, what bet would you do for an in-play? I've got a free £10 to use in play for this game. Ooh, what bet would I do in play? I'd probably do under 2.5 or under 1.5. Diallo, good strike. United should be one. Oh, he's missed it. What are you doing? Oh, Casemiro. Oh, he could have walked that in. He could have walked it in. Oh, United. He's onside. There's no doubt about that. The ball gets played over to the right-hand side here. Diallo gets it. He's putting a ball into the box. He cuts in, good strike, Donnarumma saves it, and then Casemiro. Donnarumma's on the floor, mate. All you've got to do is put that in the bottom corner, and United would have been one in front. Thank God for Donnarumma there. Well, thank God for Casemiro being so crap. Look at the state. Oh, that's so bad from Casemiro. So bad. And City now get it away with Haaland. How did he miss that, says Welshwink. Graham didn't even know Casemiro was on the pitch. Well, he probably shouldn't be after that. What a miss, says Shell. Sam, Coventry almost take the lead. I'm watching the Cov game. Keep us updated, Sam. Yeah, keep us updated. Tony, he is crap, you're right there. Oh yeah, it was poor that from Casemiro. Again, another long ball over the top, and Donnarumma comes out and claims it nice and easy. Jabber, does Casemiro know he's on the pitch? That was like so casual, so like tame. All he has to do is, he could have just whacked that in. City down the right hand side, good defending again from United. I have to say, it's been very good from him. Here's Dorgu into Casemiro, back to Dorgu. It's better from United. That's going to be a throw into to City. Throw into City. Reece, why is he trying to chip him? Joe says, I think you could argue that Nico O'Reilly shouldn't even be playing after this scuffle with Joe Linton on Tuesday. And for once, Joe Linton didn't even do anything to warrant it. Yeah, I'm not sure I'd want a red card for that. Reece, Casemiro realises he's a professional footballer, doesn't he? Maybe he thinks he's in like a sim, VR. He's got one of them VR headsets on. Good ball over to the far side for Doku. Reece, testimonial. It did. Do you know what? It does absolutely. That felt like a proper testimonial type shot from Casemiro. Not a Manchester derby. Not a frenetic end-to-end basketball type game that we've seen where odds are at, chances are at a premium and, one goal could decide the game. That was so tame from him. Captain Spurs, I can't take this match, and 3-star at this stage of the game. I think it's safe to say this game's bets are done. But we're not going to get 3. I don't think we're going to get 4 goals in the game, no. I think it's pretty safe to say we've got the Senna Lamans, we've got the Donnarumma saves, we've got the 2 cards each. We might get over 1.5 goals in the game, but we're certainly not going to get 3.5 overall. It's not going to be 4 goals in the last half hour here. Captain Spurs, in a derby like this, goals can come late. And Graham, what a shite game this is. It's not been a shite game. It has been a really good... It's just the second half's been a poor start. It's not been the same sort of game as the first. City haven't created a lot, says Swifty. That's fair. That's a fair assessment. But why? I guess that's the question, because United have done well. I think we've got to give credit to United. And I don't like to do that as a Liverpool fan. I've got to try and have some semblance of balance. But I would say, even as a Liverpool fan, I think United have been very, very good today. I think they've been full value for the point, if they get it. And if Casemiro could finish... Oh, there's a claim for a penalty. Who's gone down in the area there? And Burmo? No, who's gone down? Bruno Fernandes. Is he having a whinge? That's not like Bruno Fernandes to have a whinge, is it? It's not like him. It's not like the captain of Manchester United to have a whinge. No, I don't believe that at all. It's never him. Never. Must be a figment of my imagination. Dorgu, good defending from City. Very good defending, that. Prince Rupert says, I feel like a lot of these matches... Oh, hang on a second. What are we looking at? I feel like a lot of these matches, Manchester derbies, are disappointments. Here is Bruno Fernandes, ball in. Chance and Burmo. What a save from Donnarumma again. Oh, my God. How has this stayed out? Haaland now on the counter-attack. Come on, City. Go on, City. Go on. That's a foul. That's a yellow card as well. We'll have a yellow card for him for that. Harry Maguire, get up. Donnarumma keeping City in this. Donnarumma's man of the match so far, isn't he? Let's be honest. Creed, that over 3.5 is coming in, lad. Yeah, for sure. You can't finish the dinner, these. Liverpool says 3-star. Oh, sorry, 3-star. Liverpool need to get the job done this afternoon against Burnley. Oh, yeah. City are dreadful. It's lucky. It's 0-0. Yeah, I mean, look at that. A couple of big chances in the game. And Burmo missed a sitter. 2 goals disallowed. Casemiro missing an even bigger sitter. So, yeah, as it stands, Donnarumma, match winner, keeping City in a game. And I never thought I'd be saying that today. Reese, I told you he's got the wingspan of a jumbo jet key. Foxy, I'm taking the over 3.5 goals now at 16-1. Let's go, shoot. Oh, Foxy, please don't do it. Please don't do it. Brady, watching the other team I support, which is Real Madrid. We're playing absolutely terrible against a team 2 away from last place. Adam, he's a whinging little tit, Bruno. Right, free kick to City. Very, very central. Half an hour to go. About 40 yards out. Harry Maguire's got a couple of stud marks on his knee there. But it's not a foul. Haaland fell on him, I think. So here we go. City free kick. Come on. A City goal against the run of play here would be phenomenal. Stood into the box. Headed away. Too easy, that. And now Man United counter. And now Man United have got numbers over. It's 4-on-2 if they get this right. It's 4-on-2 if they get this right. And Burmo should score. And he has done. What a goal. Oh, City. Absolutely shocking. That's a fabulous Man United counter-attacking goal. But City... Oh, my God. Why is City so crap in the big games? Oh, no. No. Kissing a badge? Why are you kissing the badge? You absolute pleb. You've only been there 5 minutes. Kissing the badge. I've never heard such nonsense. I've never heard such nonsense. City all over the place and United are 1-0 in front. Unbelievable. Pfft. Disgusting. This is mad. It's a great finish. It has to be said, it's a fabulous finish. And do you know what? Amad Diallo gets it all right. The 2 players coming back from the AFCON have linked up. So probably, it wasn't even Amad Diallo, it was Bruno Fernandes. Again, the similarities are there. You can tell you'd never set them two apart in a lineup, but Bruno Fernandes picks the right pass, as he so frequently does, and smashes it in the bottom corner. Brian and Burmo, 1-0. Carrick celebrating with Steve Holland. United are in front. Bastards. Come on, City. They're not turning this round now, are they? Let's be honest. Creed Van Crow, United always beat City. I told you on Thursday. New manager bounce. I called it. You did, mate. You did. You said it. New manager bounce. Jabber, that's for giving Donnarumma man of the match too early. I don't think Donnarumma could have saved that, though. That's not a bad... You're not blaming your keeper for that. You've got to blame your defence. They parted like the Red Sea. Parted like the Red Sea there, City. Shocking. And now City have got to come out. And now we might start getting the goals that we needed in this game. Over 3.5, please. Come on. Joe, I've just seen a fan in the crowd with a half and half scarf. You've got to ban sales of them. Half and half scarves. Red Rebellion says, man, Cheaty spent big last January to win nothing, so let's hope it happens again this season. And Mr. Shardvich, is that good play from United or poor defending from City for UK? I think it's a bit of both, mate. I'll be honest with you. I think we've got to give credit to United. They played the pass really well. and they hit on the counter-attack and got numbers forward, something we've not seen enough from United this season. Then again here now, Amad Diallo, strike, just drags it wide. But yeah, but City's defence absolutely parted like the Red Sea, absolutely shocking. And do you know what? And the free kick as well. The free kick was very central, and it was a crap free kick. City on set pieces. This game, just in particular this game, City have been absolutely diabolical. Graham says Pep out, and Jabba says fans getting to do more than enjoy the atmosphere. Joe, especially in a derby, I don't really think this is a derby anymore. How many local players are in there on the pitch right now? I don't think there's many players who are even from Manchester. Mainu, it's maybe Mainu still even on the pitch. Not really anyone else, is there? Wally says, Key, you can't keep telling yourself City will catch Arsenal. I don't know. Listen, I said they might do it at the start of the season. That was my prediction. City would win the league. But the more I've seen them throughout this season, they've been shocking. Absolutely diabolical. And I don't think Mark Gay changes that. Absolutely shocking. We are seeing, and it is literally the worst title race in history. Because honestly, Arsenal have had a free run at it. They've had a total free run at it. City are all over the place. I genuinely think Aston Villa might finish second, which tells you everything, really. Gay's not going to save their season. And Vincent Jamie Lane says, don't panic, Key. Forest will beat the Gunners later anyway, mate. Can't see that happening. I cannot see that happening. Mark Moss, good to see you, Mark. How's it going? Kern says, give Carrick a 10-year contract. I don't care. This performance has been unreal. This is it. Right, this is what United fans do. They did this with Ollie. Give Carrick a 10-year contract off one hour performance against their rivals. An hour against City, they'll give him a 10-year contract. This is exactly what Manchester United fans do. I'm telling you, if United get 5th this season, and by some miracle, 5th equals a Champions League place, they'll give Carrick the job. Carrick gets the job permanently if he gets some Champions League footy next year. I'm telling you. I am absolutely telling you. And they've all been saying for the past few weeks, however many weeks, oh, we need an experienced manager. Bollocks. They'll cave. They've done it every single time. They'll do it again with Solskjaer. They did it with Solskjaer. They'll do it again with Carrick. Absolutely. Red Rebellion, I said weeks ago that Pep pissed the title race into the wind. He'll be gone by the end of the season. And Swifty Doku's had a shocking upbringing in Moss side, and football saved him from the gang life. Carrick needs a 15-year contract now. There you go. This is what I'm saying. These United fans are getting overly excited. One game and they want Carrick for 10 years. It's not even one game. An hour of football. They want to give him 10-year contract. Carrick. Hey, wait till you see the side that Carrick had at Middlesbrough and how Borough used to play out under Carrick. He's had a new manager bounce, and they want to give him a 10-year contract. Oh, I hope they do. Ben says crazy that Arsenal will still bottle it after being 10 points clear tonight. And Normal Guy says, what do you think about the Xabi Alonso sacked by Madrid a few days ago? Not really surprising. Probably the best thing for Xabi Alonso, to be honest. I don't think he ever had the experience to deal with the prima donnas they've got at Madrid. Bellingham, Mbappe, Vinny, they need a big head going in there, and Ancelotti could do it. Maybe Klopp could, but I don't think he will. Semenyo driving forward, driving into the box. Great defending again from Manchester United. Got to give massive credit to United. Dorgu, absolutely shocking though. City into the box, edge of the box, must hit it. Oh, why are you taking another touch? They keep doing this, City. They keep doing it. Every time you get around the edge of the box, shoot. Madness. Absolute madness. Andy said it'll be the wrong move if they do that. It's standard though with United. I'm telling you. Absolutely standard. Deeper greener pastures. As an Arsenal fan, I couldn't believe myself cheering on the United goal. I lost my voice. Well, title runs will do that to you, mate. Title runs will do that. You'll be cheering on everyone and anyone playing your rivals. Umar. Man City is losing. They are indeed. Still 1-1, Coventry, Leicester, Ipswich 2, Blackburn 0 in the Championship, as well as Watford 0, Millwall 0. League One, Bradford are losing at home at Valley Parade against Cardiff. And the lineups are out as well for Liverpool, by the way. If anyone wants to know the lineups for Liverpool. Nostalgia for the safety of that lad. We can't let him become having too much come on United, lad. Oh, we on about the United Strand. The United Strand. Oh, goodness me. Poor fella. I'm telling you, I still don't think he hits it anytime soon, though. Semenyo, far post, loses it. Straight out of play. And are we still, are we all still on the Semenyo's world-class train? Are we still on that? Because he scored a couple of goals against Exeter and fucking Newcastle. Are we still all on this? Are we still talking about Semenyo being the best player in the world? Can we all just rein it in? Joe, we should have beat these on Tuesday, but how? Got that lineup completely wrong. So, yeah, here we go. The lineup for Liverpool against Burnley, by the way, is Alisson, Becker in goal, Kerkez, Van Dijk, Kanate, Frimpong. It's Curtis Jones, Gravenberch, Szoboszlai midfield with Wirtz, Gakpo and Ekitike. So, Liverpool going strong. Adam Campbell, we better batter Burnley now. We can still win the league. That was uncalled for. Yeah, what do you think to them lineups, Adam? Ekitike, Gakpo, Wirtz, Szoboszlai, front four. Jones and Gravenberch sitting. Kerkez, Van Dijk, Kanate, Frimpong, Alisson in goal. On the bench, we've got Gomez, Endo, Robertson, McAllister, Chiesa, Mamadashvili, Nayoni, Ramsey, and Rio Engamoa. The Burnley lineups: Dubravka in goal, Humphreys, Esteve, Tuanzebe, Walker, and Pires, Florentino, Ugochukwu, Anthony, Edwards, and Brozier. So, to be fair to Burnley, they're actually playing with 3 attackers. Still playing with 3 attackers. Vincent, how are Bolton getting on, Key? Need them to lose today up the posh. Bolton are drawing 0-0 with Wigan, mate, at the Stadio del DW. Watford 0, Millwall 1. Millwall, I tell you what, Millwall are coming up to the Prem this season. The way it's going, Millwall are 1 point off, well, 3 points now off Borough in second. 3 points off Borough in second. I'm telling you, we might see a Millwall Premier League trip. Welsh Wing, it's mad. We're 17 days into January and Macclesfield have had more wins against Premier League clubs than this year than City. Nostalgia Berg, Semenyo just doesn't suit a big club, and I feel Eze will be another one as an Arsenal fan. Honestly, Eze to Arsenal was the weirdest move. I think he did it because of, he did it emotionally because he's an Arsenal boy. He came out of the academy, supports Arsenal. Should be 2. It is 2. Oh, it's Dorgu. Oh, City. No. No. Why are they kissing cameras? Why are you kissing? They're so grim, these. They're so grim. City are never going to be in a title race. They're never going to be in a title race. Fucking hell. Fucking hell. 2-0. Pep Guardiola. You've spent £500 million and you can't even keep... Honestly, absolutely shocking. £500 million they've spent. £500 million. And look at the state. Oh, my goodness me. Oh, he's not offside. He's not offside. Might be a check here, maybe. No. Who's the right back here? Rico Lewis. Someone was trying to convince me the other day that they should be taking him to the World Cup, Rico Lewis. He's going to be looking, I'm telling you, he's going to be looking for his Irish and Scottish grandparents, him. He's garbage, Rico Lewis. Absolutely shocking. Jabba says Arteta title incoming. Well, we knew that. We knew that. No one's even competed with him. They basically got a free run at it. It's a free run for Arsenal. Absolute free run. Look at the state. Come on, City. Semenyo gets it wrong again. Corner, is it? No. 15 minutes left here at Old Trafford. Two late goals from City. Any chance? Two late goals from City just to help us out. Fucking hell. It's so bad. It's so bad. Welsh Wings, start getting the live stream. Watch along for the Arsenal bus parade ready, Key. Mr. Sharpovich, they told us Rico Lewis and Semenyo are world beaters. Cheaty getting roasted by the Red Devils. Yeah, absolute free run, honestly. They've had an absolute free run at Arsenal, no competition. Villa will probably finish second this year. The way that things are going, they've had an absolute free run. We're going to see the worst title winners in history. Comfortably the worst title winners in history. City aren't even putting up a fight. Liverpool never had a fight from the start. Didn't have a fight in us. Here's Ake. Over to the right-hand side for Semenyo. Come on, just go through some people now. Well done, Semenyo. That's not a foul. Doku. Do you know what? United are all over these. Like, if we're talking about effort and wanting it more, United are all over City. They are all over them. Vos Styler says Man United might go for top four. Top four in what? I hope you're not saying top four in the Premier League for these. United won't finish top four. Behave yourself. No chance. Absolutely no chance. Absolutely no chance. Vincent Jamie Lane says, stop panicking, mate. Arsenal will still bottle it. It's Arteta. He always bottles it. One FA Cup in 6-7 years. How are they still classed as a big club? Palace had the same trophies in that 6-7 year period. Well, listen. Arsenal are a big club. Of course they're a big club. But they're not a very, very good side. And they're winning it on the basis that nobody else is. They basically abdicated. City and Liverpool have abdicated their desire for the Premier League this season. And Arsenal have got a total free run at it. So, good luck to Arsenal. North London forever, says Reese. Yeah, North London forever. That classic song. Haaland striker choked. Vos Styler says, what an embarrassing game for City. They now have to bring in the young ones. It's a bad title. A bad Manchester derby performance, isn't it? A really, really bad derby performance. The good news for City is that Manuel Ugarte is coming on now, though. And if ever a player will give you chances, it's this fella. Manuel Ugarte will give City chances in the last 10 minutes here. And I need 2 more goals for 90 quid. 2 more goals for 90 quid, please. Give me 2 more. Tone says United utterly dominant in every position. Fair play, putting on a show for once. They have been good today, United. They've been very good. I mean, I think you can say both. I think you can say that City have been objectively poor, but Manchester United have done really well. And you've got to give Carrick, praise and credit, and you've got to give him the due. Daniel Cunningham was Haaland even playing? I didn't even notice him. Martinez had him in his pocket. I think he had about 4 touches in the first half in total. Basically what Gyökeres has been doing for Arsenal, hasn't he? Just not even in the game at all. Which, to be fair, is kind of classic Haaland. Not in the game, comes alive in moments, sticks it in the bottom corner. Doesn't do an awful lot if he's not involved in the game. And that is Erling Haaland to a T. Still one of the best, if not the best centre-forward in Europe at that. But he doesn't do what, say, Harry Kane does. For me, that's why he'll always be a level below. And that's why, even though he's got this phenomenal goal record, Haaland, if you're talking your top 10 all-time Premier League strikers, for me, Erling Haaland isn't in it. He's not in it. I could name you 10 better strikers than Erling Haaland, and I just don't think he's in it on the basis that he has games like today quite frequently. He'll have many games where he scores 3, 4, 5, and he looks like an unbelievable finisher, but there's too many games like today with Erling Haaland as well. Daniel says, United were just that good today. We've outplayed them everywhere. And Jabba says, Haaland staying humble, I see. Creed, Carrick at United, Rosenior at Chelsea. Are you taking Alex Neil for Liverpool, Key? Alex Neil. Oh, Luke Shaw. He's not got a free kick for that one. Daniel says, United were just that good today. We've outplayed them everywhere. I'd have to agree with that, Daniel. Yeah. And I don't like saying it as a Liverpool fan. I wanted City to win today. I was hoping for a City win. But I do have to say that United have been the better side. They played really well. City have played really poor, but equally, United have played really well, and Carrick deserves credit. Bryson, United. Erdy says, why is Erling following Gyökeres's footsteps? I mean, he's not following Gyökeres. That would be harsh to say. Gyökeres has been an absolute disaster. Haaland is not a disaster, but he does have the same sort of problem that Erling Haaland does in many ways. In that he's in and out of games. Oh, here we go. City, right-hand side, maybe back post. Oh, you absolute donut. How's that a goal kick? Fucking Ryan Aït-Nouri. 40 million quid they paid for him. He can't control the ball. And you, Reinders, he's shite as well. Pair of these, absolute dog meat. Honestly, they wouldn't play for the dog and duck on a Sunday, them. Absolutely crap. Crap. Daniel says, I think teams focus too much on stopping Haaland. It's actually better to stop the players around him because he can't change a game by himself. It's very true. Captain Spurs, could this year be the year of the tortoise and the hare, or is the league done? I think the league's done, mate. Yeah, I think the league's done. I don't think there's even been a challenge at all. It's not been a title race. And that's not a reflection of Arsenal. It's literally a reflection of Liverpool and City. No one's actually put up a fight all season. It's probably the worst Premier League season in some years in terms of entertainment. The worst, maybe even the worst of all time in terms of entertainment and quality at the top of the league. It's dire. It's absolutely dire. Mr. McGinty, checkbook manager found out. And Jabba says, we have players who can't control the ball, but we paid for them with box tops. Well, I was going to say, yeah, Everton barely spent the same sort of money to get the terrible players that Everton have. And you've also got young players, of course, as well. Vincent says, Haaland is the best goal scorer in the league, maybe even Europe. Strikers are judged by goals, not dropping back to help out midfielders. It's not about him dropping back to help out midfielders. It's about, mate. And I disagree. I think as a striker, if you're not in the game, then I want my striker to go and get involved. It's Coventry 2, Leicester City 1. Big goal that for Coventry. Huge goal for Coventry. Air Force Ones, Key, Thomas, what are you saying? Just like last season when no one put up a fight when Liverpool won it. No, I agree. I absolutely said the same thing earlier. Yeah. But I didn't think last season was necessarily a bad season in terms of football quality. Overall, the entertainment value was there. This season, you wouldn't believe how many random people in the chat have come in and said, the football's awful this year. It's awful. The games are awful. It's Arsenal winning at a zero-sum game. Like, congratulations, well done. You spent £1 billion to win the worst game of football ever. And no competition. That's it. So yeah, we did it last season, you've done it this season. Like, you know, great, well done. Adam says that Reinders comment caught me unawares, nearly choked on me cuppa. Jabber says, come on, Carv. Andy, if West Ham go down, where do you think Bowen goes? Hopefully Liverpool. I'd take him at Liverpool. Jared Bowen, for the right money, I would take him absolutely, a million percent. Jim Ratcliffe's a happy boy there with Wilcox and Barada. Jonathan Woodgate. I'm not used to seeing Jonathan Woodgate in a Man United jacket. What's going on? Sir, Arsenal played better last season. They did. Yeah, Arsenal were a better side last season. They played better football to a degree as well. Right, it is 2-0 as well now. 2-0 to Millwall at Vicarage Road, Watford. What is going on with Watford? But Vicarage Road, it's Watford 0, Millwall 2. Millwall could well be a Premier League side next season the way it's going. Absolutely fantastic. David Williams, good to see you, mate. I think it's a sign that teams are more equal than in the past. Before, the big clubs were so much better, but now with low blocks, more teams are playing not to lose. But that's what I mean. But I think if we're talking I agree with you, David. In terms of entertainment value, though, we're seeing this, aren't we? This is what is happening in the Premier League, and nobody seems to really enjoy it. It's if we're talking the quality of the product, it has dropped massively. It's percentage football. That's what we're seeing. It's crap percentage football, low blocks, and direct set pieces. Arsenal, set piece FC. It's that sort of thing. And fans don't like it. Like I said, it's one of them. City edge of the box. Ipswich now 3-0 up against Blackburn. He's onside. They've got to get one late here, City. If they're going to get any chance of pinching one back, they've got to pinch one in the next 60 seconds or so, and that's absolutely dreadful. Absolutely shocking. Get it in. Get it in. What are you doing? You've got nothing to lose. Oh, my goodness me. I've never known it. This is such a poor City side. They're away here now, United, down the right-hand side. Diallo, if he can get to it. He steps inside. It could be 3. It probably should be 3. It is 3. Oh, it's off the post. Oh, Diallo. Should have been 3-0. Should have been 3-0, that one. Daniel says, fair play to Carrick. Set up well. Want to see how he gets us playing against the weaker teams, though. Well, hey, listen, there's United fans coming in and saying, give him a 10-year contract. Give him a 10-year contract for 1 hour of football against Man City. Claim for the penalty and not getting that one, City. Never getting that one. Welsh winger, how did they miss that? Vos Styler, did City even have a shot on target? Yes, they had one. One shot on target, I believe. I don't know if they've had one since. Prince Rupert, maybe the poor football this season is because of FIFA's ever-increasing amount of games. Has to reach a breaking point sometime. Well, there's 5 minutes. 5 minutes of added on time at the end of this one. Everly Nemo says Manchester United with the win. It's a great run, this, from Diallo. Again, look at the centre-back. Look at Ake. He's all over the place. Oh, my God. Honestly, they're awful. Absolutely awful, these. Terrible City. Donnarumma's kept him in the game. It should have been 4 or 5, this. Easy could have been 4 or 5. Hey, Timbo! Getting those flights to Papua New Guinea, but the league is Arsenal's and I am depressed. Tone says fans will be looking for this performance again next week. Can they keep it going? Well, that's the big question. United are about to bring on Mount and Heaven for sure, and Fernandes. Just wasting some time now. 4 minutes left. As a reminder, just got to say, we are going straight over to the Burnley-Liverpool game as soon as this one finishes. So if you fancy watching Burnley-Liverpool with us in the 3 o'clock kickoff, make sure you have... Make sure you've moved across. You've put your notifications on. I'll put a link in the chat to that one as well. Oh, United and again here. This one should be 3. It should be 3. Come on, City. Oh, it's 3. And it's bloody Mason Mount. He's only been on 2 minutes. His first touch. Fucking hell, City. Jesus Christ. Listen, this tells you everything. Like I said, I've got Arsenal fans in the chat coming having a pop, but let's be real. They've walked the title this season because nobody's even playing. Nobody's even playing. It's an absolute procession. It's a procession, and that's not a reflection of Arsenal. It's a reflection of everyone else. City and Liverpool fall into bits this season. Well done. Well done. Right. It's a good ball down the left-hand side. He's onside. There's no problem with that at all. Absolutely no problem with that. It's a really, really good good play from United. And again, City cut wide apart. It's just so annoying, isn't it? It's just so annoying. Prince Rupert, I did not expect Cheaty to get absolutely battered today. Kudos, Carrick. Well played, United, says Shell, and maybe ahead of the ball. I don't think he was. No, I don't think he was. Tony says, can't believe City getting beat here. This Premier League is so poor. Last year when Liverpool won it, Arsenal fans saying all the other teams in the league were poor. That's why we won it. Same now. It's true. Yeah, it is. It's true. It's very, very true. It's exactly the same reasons they were giving us last season. They've absolutely walked it. It's a process, and to be honest, as they should. Let's be honest, as they should. You can't spend £1 billion. Oh, it's been ruled out. That's not really changed anything. Let's be honest, it's been ruled out. Bragging rights to United. Timbo says, "Come on, Dyche, do us all a solid. We will all be there." I am watching that one later. Nottingham Forest, Arsenal. Come on, Forest. Come on, Forest. We'll be live for that one later. Forest are going to give us a reprieve later on. Forest are going to sort us. Paul says United have upped their game enormously. I think you've got to recognise there's a little bit of both though, Paul. I think United have done well, but equally, City have been diabolical today. In like different level. Absolutely shocking level from City. It's been so poor. Tim Boss is way fuck off Mount, son. Far post, City chance. Only 15 seconds left. Even a goal now doesn't change anything. Stand it. No. And it's going to be a corner kick to City, maybe. Jabba says, I recommend tempering your expectations for Dyche Ball. I'm trying. I am doing my absolute utmost, but something tells me something tells me we might get a point maybe out of that one. Maybe Forest get a point out of Arsenal. Over to the far side, United clear, and that should be full time, to be honest. I think it will be. Welsh Ring says, Liam Gallagher, can you hear me? Your boys took one hell of a beating. Daniel, he was onside, I thought. Did they show the lines? They didn't show the lines, no, but it is full time. There you go. Is it? No, he's not blown up. He's got the whistle in his mouth, though. He's ready to go. It's just torture at this point, isn't it? Manchester City are already beaten. Good run that from Reinders. Into the box. Gives it away. Fucking, honestly, absolutely shocking. Paul says, I think you have to give United their due. They've run and run all game. They have. Yeah, and that, and that has been the immediate thing. Everyone in the chat spotted it, to be honest. United's intensity and press from the off has been different class. Ipswich have beaten Blackburn 3-0. That's full time there. Ipswich second in the league now. Are they second in the league? Or are they still behind Borough? I think they might still be behind Borough after last night. Yeah, sorry, they are. They're still behind Borough. They've got a game in hand on Middlesbrough. There you go. Full time. Michael Carrick celebrates his win. First win as Manchester United manager. And I'm telling you now, I'm calling it now. Remember this. United will give him a contract the same way they did with Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. They'll have a couple of games like this, right? They'll have a little peak, and they'll give him a contract. It'll be the Ferdinand thing again. Here you go. Give him a contract. Whatever you want, mate. Whatever you want. Write down whatever numbers you want. It's yours. Carrick's at the wheel. It'll be that again. I'm telling you. You watch. You watch. They'll do the same thing they did with Ollie. They'll give him the contract and they'll be sacking him in 18 months as well. Jabba says 115 FC falls to Atmosphere FC. And King Kevon says Pep is going to buy 3 more players. 3 more players needed. I mean, to be honest, I don't know what 3 players City could possibly bring in to try and to get them back on side. I just can't see. There's not 3 players they could bring in to bridge that gap. They're too poor. They're poor all over the pitch. The City defence is absolutely dreadful. I mean, to be honest, you've got a broken leg for Guardiola. Stones has been out injured all season. Ruben Dias has got a big injury. You can't really... Imagine if Arsenal lost Gabriel, Saliba and Timber all season. Pretty much up for the full second half of the season. They'd probably fall apart as well. So, to a degree, I'll give City a degree of sympathy given the rotation they've got to have. But at the end of the day, City aren't going to win this league. City are nowhere near it. They're miles off it. They needed to come here and win today. And again, they've shown they're just not up to the level. They've not got the squad depth. They've got a lot of young players they're trying to bed in. Kind of the same with Liverpool in many ways. And Arsenal are just hitting that point where they've got a lot of experienced players. They signed pretty much only experienced players this summer in comparison to what Liverpool signed. And yeah, squad depth usually wins you a title in the end of it. And yeah, £1 billion, 6 years, a squad depth like Arsenal's, and they're gonna win it. I'm sure they are. Timbo says Stones, Guardiola and Diaz all out is big, to be fair. Very true. Very, very true. Football MG says, come on Man United, finish above Liverpool and knock the bottlers out of the top 4. You're not gonna knock Arsenal out the top 4, mate. No, you won't knock Arsenal out the top 4. Absolutely not. But Liverpool, I can't see you finishing above. I can't see United finishing above Liverpool, Arsenal, City, Villa, or Chelsea. Maybe Chelsea. They could finish 5th reasonably, I guess. But yeah, Chelsea's going to be one. Between Chelsea and United, I think, for that 5th spot, if it carries on like this for the rest of the season, which, who knows. Timbo says Liverpool and Arsenal will have both won one-horse races no one else showed up to. Yeah, congratulations, you won a one-horse race. Well done. And also, you won it playing the worst football we've ever seen in Premier League history. So yeah, congrats. Well done. Well done, I guess. Right, it is full time. I am going to be switching over immediately to Liverpool against Burnley. If you want to watch along with me, then you can click the link in the chat right now. There's a link in the chat. It's the pinned comment in the chat. It will take you to the Liverpool against Burnley stream. I am going to be watching Liverpool v Burnley. Watch along with me. It's a big 3 o'clock kickoff at Anfield. Liverpool really do need to win now to make sure we stay ahead of Man United in that top 4 race. So get over there, watch along with me if you fancy it. And also, straight after that, we're going to be doing Nottingham Forest against Arsenal. So if you're new around here and you haven't yet watched me before, my name's Key. I watch live football every single day. I watch a game, at least one game every day. We've got 3 today. First up, the Manchester derby. Then we've got Liverpool-Burnley. Then we've got Nottingham Forest against Arsenal. Come on, Forest. Tomorrow, we're going to be doing Wolves-Newcastle. Then we're doing Aston Villa-Everton, followed by the AFCON final, Senegal against Morocco. Big game, that one, isn't it? And then, yeah, so we'll be back on Monday with Brighton and Bournemouth. So I give you more live football, more live watch-alongs than any other channel. Make sure you've liked and liked and followed, rather. And I will see you all in the Liverpool-Burnley game in about 10 minutes, if you're joining me for that. And we can catch up and we can do a... Let's unpack what's happened here in the Manchester derby. We'll do a post-match reaction to that, plus all the pre-match build-up to the Liverpool-Burnley game. Get over there. Link is in the description. See you soon. Take it easy.